Hello. Good
Hello.
evening.
What up?
Welcome to D&D Play
Hello.
20, where we are going to play some Dungeons and Dragons, and these are my players.
Was we supposed to segue that into introducing ourselves? Hi, I'm Mario. I play Fizz, the fire druid, and she is the best. And she has a little like a mum crush on Merla. Speaking of which,
Hi.
Crush. Hate that.
I'm
Continue.
Molly B. I play Merla. um, she is a little she's a halfling, and she's a celestial warlock. She's got a little buddy named Parker, and she likes to make hot toddies. Saltine.
Hi, I'm Saint. I play Celine, who is a sea elf, monk paladin thing that I did, and Peter let me do it. I don't know. She's just doing her best, following the captain's orders. She really wants to kill this guy that everyone else luckily wants to kill, so trying to protect Merla, who she's got some history with. Roddy, what you got?
Hello, I'm Jose. I play Ravadi, the flying spider elf who goes around sneaking and keeping the crew safe from getting poisoned by the original crew of the honey badger. That's when Merla and Fizz are not cooking. And back to our DM.
Hi. I'm Peter. I am the DM for the night, and all of our raiders seem to have left. But thank you anyways for raiding us. We do appreciate it. And I see that we got Brandon out there. That jerk.
That doesn't even count as a view. Brandon's always here.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so during our starting screen, you got to hear our new theme song. I would play it now, but I want to put it to video. So,
Seems appropriate.
have you not heard it, Fizz?
nah, I'm just
Ah,
mocking
it
you
was
with that
good.
tune. Anyway,
Okay.
recap because we forget where we're up to because of what happened. We were on the ocean somewhere.
Oh, yes. Well, last session, dun dun dun, our group explored the city of Otso. It was a city that had been destroyed by some mysterious creature who had giant footprints. Dun dun.
It's Godzilla.
It's not Godzilla. That's copyrighted.
It,
It's Zodgilla.
Godzilla? Yeah, that's what I was going to, yeah.
Lordzilla.
Ooh, maybe.
Diddyzilla.
I would love Kittyzilla. I would
God,
not
you would
fight
too.
Kittyzilla.
I actually, you're not going to believe this, but I do have a giant kitty monster in this world.
Oh boy. Y'all,
Spoilers.
I apologize in advance for not helping you in that fight.
You won't be
It
invited to
was-
the session.
I will be mysteriously absent.
It was in the previous campaign based in this world, so. Okay, so I had a recap all typed up, but I just realized that it was transferred from our Dragonlance campaign and I never typed it for this one. So, anyways, Ghost, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you there, buddy. And I want to thank the Wounded. Let me scroll up. Wounded Warrior Project for rating us. Thank you. If that is referring to all players who are veterans, we do appreciate your service. And I hope you appreciate our mediocre service of streaming D&D.
What? Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
So after leaving Otso, they sailed north. Decided to go around Drift Hall And that is when the DM started having internet issues. I am happy to say that those issues have been repaired.
Woo!
We had
Yay.
tech come out. He couldn't fix it, so we upgraded. Free.
I was about to say, otherwise that sounds like a scam.
Yeah.
No, they gave me
guess
a
it's
year
broken.
free of upgraded. So
Oh, nice.
it's a good thing because the trial thing we tried out alongside it is not good enough. All right, so I don't think you did make it further north than that, unless Roll20 did a reset and moved us back 100 miles.
No,
So
we
I-
had said we were going
we
towards
plotting.
Tuck, I think.
Yeah.
So, take it away, people. By the way, to our viewers, this is a campaign. The world is based on one of my published novels with a lot of modification to it. So, if you've read one of my novels, don't expect it to be too much like it, but there are similarities. And in
You're
addition
saying
to
it's
that,
not canon.
True.
well, this is the new canon. Yeah. Oh, speaking of cannons, the cannons on your boat, the graphics have been updated. They look better now.
Ooh.
Yay.
Oh, good.
Speaking of our boat, just for the viewers, we are missing our captain today, who is out sick. So we do normally have one extra player, but she's not here today, and we miss her. Hopefully she's back next time.
Yep. And Ravati was working with a contagious person today. Unless he didn't work. Congratulations to one of our community members who tested positive and may be pregnant.
They don't understand that joke, Peter. Move on.
I know. Okay, so you're sailing north. Let's do this.
Okay. Now, we don't know anything about Tuck, right? As a place.
Correctamundo. You may have heard mention of the town. It is in the northern area of the world, and so it's very cold. The high north is a frozen tundra. 100 years ago, there were a zombie-like race of Yeti that invaded the port of Simone, which is further to the east of Tuck, and crossed the water to invade New Milanador, but they were defeated. Thankfully. That was
do
the second
Do
invasion.
any of you guys know what sort of people are in Tuck? Or is it trolls or orcs or goblins or what are we gonna see there?
Things that like the cold, I guess.
Probably big hairy things.
Probably.
It sounds a little bit scary.
Should be.
Above the table, would Merla have traveled to Tuck as a doctor?
No.
Okay.
The common opinion of Tuck and the Port of Simone is let the crazy people freeze their tukis off and let's stay where
Yeah.
it's warm.
So we'll have to be the crazy people for a little bit. Go see if they have heard anything. Now, we wanted to check if they'd heard anything about Calico Jack or his daughter, right? That's what we're checking in on. Or the creature.
Calico Jack, or who you assume is his daughter. I never
Either way, she
verified
would
that.
die. It's fine. But or that big monster creature we saw the footprints of.
I would not put you against Deityzilla this soon.
Hate that name. Okay, cool.
I was testing it.
Untest it.
Untested.
I know what you should do with it. Throw it out with Paco's COVID test.
Pacozilla.
Mm.
That sounds
That's not
better.
that bad. That's not bad,
Yeah,
actually.
if he plays it as well. what these games always need is more guest stars as BBEGs.
100%.
Like, I want Justine going hard, trying to murder us at some point.
Yes. Ooh. What if she
Don't
was
tempt
Calico
her
Jack's
hand,
daughter?
please.
Let's just put that out there.
Yeah.
Are we trying to manifest this right now?
We
Yep,
are.
yep,
Because that would
this
be.
is
Oh
happening.
my god! Look at Peter's face.
I like that idea.
And if she won't do it, it has to be Jen.
Oh, sure.
Jen's too nice.
No, Jen could play a great bad guy. In that Warlock one-shot we did, she was so mean to me. It was great.
Abuse me more, I like it, she says.
Look, my character had very specific likes, okay? It was Warlock, it's fine.
I hear Brandon plays with Morgan Peter Brown in a game. Hint, hint, hint. He could maybe get Morgan to join us. Hint,
As a
hint,
bad
hint.
guy?
Oh, I'd put him on the party.
Oh, okay. Cool. I was like, I don't want to fight him, that feels bad.
I'd be like, you're here, you're not
I'll
getting
fight
away.
Brandon.
Oh, I'd fight Brandon in real life.
We'd all... Oh, God. Oh, boy.
Shots fired.
Brandon, you've been
He's gonna
called
beat
out.
you up, Mario.
He's Canadian. Every time I punched him, he'd apologise.
Oh, boy.
That right there, that's some funny stuff. Okay, so as you set sail toward the north, a powerful smell comes up from the water. And as you look over the, as you look over the side of the ship, you see dead fish floating all over the surface of the water. There
Hey,
are no
come on, you're
wounds
not
to
supposed
these
to let your
fish.
chicken play near the water. Look what's happening with the fish now.
Actually, that's a good idea. Hey, Fuoco, you hungry?
I'd wait on that, Fizz. We saw dead fish at the harbor as well.
So, fish die.
No, all of the fish were dead. Like, in one fell swoop.
You think it's poison or something?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, my chicken doesn't really need to eat anyway. It's mostly pretend.
You see Merla like wrestling with Parker in the corner, just Parker, no! I said
Die
no,
over the
Parker!
But Parker doesn't listen, and so
Oh, God.
when Parker eats one of these fish, he transforms into that picture I posted. No.
Oh my god, no.
Alright, now we need to figure out who comes in as evil Parker later. That's the guest star we really need.
Yeah.
Poor Parker.
Celine, you're good at swimming, right?
Yeah.
Would it be a bad idea or a good idea for you to swim down and see what's going on? Or would you get poisoned?
I could probably take a quick dip.
Merla's like, I think that we should maybe not do that one, and she just holds her shoulder.
At that moment, you hear a thunderous boom
As a kraken attacks the ship.
from
Stop
up
giving
above.
ideas!
And as you look upward toward the sound, you see the sky is just flashing with powerful bolts of lightning, chain lightning everywhere, bolts striking the water, and then another boom! And you see this giant figure come flying down toward the surface of the water ahead of you.
Fizz
And-
grabs onto Merla and ducks down behind her.
This figure is humanoid shaped, and it just plummets, but it's limp as it's falling down, and lightning trails
Take
it.
off.
Lightning trails it, and then about 200 feet ahead of you, and maybe to the right a little, it crashes into the ocean. And this huge wave, the water just splashes huge and generates this giant wave that starts rolling toward the boat.
Yeah, I'm taking off. Follow with the boat if you can. Wings.
Everyone,
Are you
brace for
rushing off
impact.
to help? Are you going to help that
At
person?
least take a health potion!
I make the health potions.
Everyone, brace for impact.
I have health potions. It's fine.
Okay, good.
So
I have two.
I need.
Okay, we all brace.
Yeah, I am Peter. For the record, just for clarification, I'm leaping off. I'm gonna go try and fly and dive in where I saw him, whoever that was, fall. That feels bad. I'm gonna go try and find it.
Okay. As you fly up, how high above the surface are you?
Well, I know the wave's coming, right? So presumably
Right.
I would go over the wave and dive down where where they went down. I don't know that it's man, but
The wave is 50 feet high.
yeah, I can go higher.
As it draws closer, it's growing with the force.
Yeah.
Baynor cries out, "Brace for impact!" You notice he isn't talking weird anymore.
You did that last time too, right?
Right. And then
So,
you fly up and over it. Ravati, what were you going to say?
Ravadi's gonna start running up the main mast and take a jump into the air as well.
Okay.
Merla's gonna cast Shape Water with the intention of directing the water around her and Fizz, and just say, "Hold on tight," and she's gonna just grip the side rail as close, as tightly as possible.
I'm hugging Moses. Awesome.
Era shouts, "I'm going to go get life preservers," and runs below deck. You won't
Lame.
be seeing her anymore tonight.
Wow, Captain sucks.
The real one wouldn't do that, but after all...
Don't forget your safety jackets, you nerd. Get out of here.
Turns out this is the Titanic, and there's only half as many life.
You hear a band, a
Oh God!
four-person band, sitting in a circle on the deck playing slow music as the
And
ship
actually,
goes down.
Old mate falling from above have landed on a railing on his back.
But you have a 50-foot wave coming toward the ship. We have Ravati and Saline Saltine flying over it. Hey, newborn, good to see you.
Gross, babies. Hello.
Make sure you take some meds, newborn. So, because I hear you're carrying a child in you. Eat well, rest. If you start nesting, birthing time is near. So, anyways,
He's only in the
It's
first
fine.
trimester, Peter.
I will explain it to you later.
Okay.
Chicken soap.
so the water is racing toward the ship. Now, as the two of you fly over there, you see this massive, like 300-foot tall human-shaped figure, all burnt and scarred up. I mean, totally. There are scars that have been made. They're not really scarred over. They're more like in the shape of scars, but they're burns, as though the lightning attacked him.
Mm-hmm.
He is laying face down, so you're seeing his back streaked with wounds. And he's floating in the water, limp.
Upon examining him, so do the footprints that we saw on the town, do they match him?
No, those footprints were not humanoid.
Got it.
Is his head, like, is he floating or underneath? Sorry.
He's facing
Dead man's
down
float.
into the water.
Facing down into the water.
Yeah.
Do we have the mind link right now, Rolati?
We should bring. It's the beginning
Thought
of the
so.
day, so yeah.
If you can help me lift his head up, I can try and give him a health potion. We can't carry him. He's huge.
Absolutely. Let's see how we can do that.
Right. We're gonna try and like lift his head enough to give him a health potion without having to like move his whole body.
1 second. Oh, I put him on the wrong layer. There we go. As you try to lift his head, it is just too big. I mean, his head alone is probably 10 times the size of Ravati. But as you're feeling around trying to find a way to grip him, you realize that he has no heartbeat.
Oh, no.
Oh.
You don't feel a pulse in his neck.
CPR.
I don't I don't even think that we could like do enough force to restart his heart if he's that big.
Also, again,
Nope.
with water behind him, it's not exactly the solid
Yeah.
back.
We don't have anyone to use cold lightning either, so that would be
Yeah.
that would have been an idea.
That was I was.
Yeah, I
that's what
thought
was
that
thinking.
too. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
just a
defibrillator. Yeah.
Summon a DeLorean. Yep. Oh wait,
Um,
something different.
Meanwhile, Fizz and Merla on the ship have this massive wave. Your crew members are freaking out. Baynor is jumping up and down. Take cover! Take cover! Henrietta, I think I named her. She's freaking out. Leo, I think, is the turtle crew member who steers the ship, the helmsman.
He just goes into his shell and the water washes over him.
Well, what he does is he turns the ship directly into the wave.
45-degree angle! That's what Merla says. Otherwise, you'll flip.
And as this massive wave looms before you, you can see the bodies of the dead fish being carried with it.
They're really
And
hung
then-
up on these dead fish.
yeah.
It crashes down. You feel the front of the ship slowly lift, and then you're almost you're past 45 degrees tilted upward, and then splash, and this thing just crashes down on the surface of the ship. And I need you both to roll a 1d20, please.
So just bearing in mind that Merla was casting shape water to keep it away from us. I got a 12. Very middling and average roll.
I got a 12 as well. Wow.
Ooh.
Go on.
You
Okay.
and I
Go
are
on.
just on the same
We're in
wavelength
sync.
as our rolls lately.
Merla, your shape water, how much space does that handle?
5-foot cube. So it was just meant to. I can instantaneously move or otherwise change the flow of water as I direct up to 5 feet in any direction. This movement doesn't have to have enough force to cause damage. So the whole point is just to kind of like have it pass around us as we're curled into a little ball. We're both halflings. And
I
we're both
will let
holding
y'all
onto it.
have advantage on that roll then.
Yay!
So you can roll again.
Well, I got a huge improvement. I went up to 13.
I got 20.
Ooh, that's our girl.
Merla, the water shapes itself, curves around your body, and flows past. Fizz,
And I was ducked behind
no.
her.
He was
Nice try.
Yeah, Fizz was holding on to me.
No, I literally already
No,
said
Fizz was
that.
holding on to me.
I said before anything happened that even when the person was falling down, that Fizz ducked behind Merla and grabbed onto her.
Okay, so the water crashes down. You're holding on. I guess your hands are wrapped around Merla's waist.
Mm-hmm.
And the
I'm
water,
ripped
because
off.
you failed your save, your feet slide out from under you. And you just drop. Your arms still around her waist.
Merla, I
And-
can't hold
and-
on!
Unfortunately, her skirt comes down too.
She
So
wear pants, excuse you.
You've been
Not the
banned.
undergarments, just the skirt itself, okay? We're not having no gratuitous nudity, okay? But
I want to cast guidance on him.
I assume
Oh,
this is a
thank
save.
you.
Is this a save, by the way, Peter?
Merla, you're gonna have to roll another dexterity saving throw because
Okay.
you have your skirt being held onto by Fizz now
Well,
around
I
your
just-
ankles.
22!
And I just want to say, if that was a dex saving throw, then my 12 was a 15. You just said roll a d20. My 12 was a 15.
Yeah.
Well, the first one was a d20, so
Okay. Okay.
I don't know why I said dex saving throw that way. So this one was supposed to be a d22, but
Well, it's a 19, even if it's a d20.
fine.
But I did want to cast guidance on Fizz. Because
Okay,
just
Fizz,
said that
you
she
can
can't
give
move
me a strength saving throw to see if you're able to hold on to her garment.
Oh, good luck. Okay, I'm going overboard.
on. Oh
You're-
god, no!
Yes, I am so overboard you never see me again. That's
Wait.
a 1 minus 1.
You're a halfling, aren't you? You re-roll ones.
Oh, I do too. I do too.
Ah!
Okay, that's a 14 minus 1, a 13.
Wait,
Still better.
Plus a d4.
No, not for guidance.
for saving throws.
Checks,
Oh
not
yeah,
saves.
never mind.
Your hands, you're unable to hold on to the grip of her garments, and you go sliding back toward the back of the boat. But luckily, as you collide with the railing, you're able to hold on to that without going overboard. And roll
What?
2d6,
What?
please.
Why did I ever come on a boat? This is the worst.
This is standard for a Mariana boat, by the way.
Sure. Yeah. She's not even here when the boat's sinking.
I'll take a no comments on that answer. Peter.
I rolled 2 2s, Peter.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning
Oh,
as you collide with the railing. But you're alive and you're on the boat. You got fish, dead fish, tangled up in your clothing. Merla, you got smacked in the face with a couple of these fish, and your skirt around your ankles is soaking wet. Both of you, well, actually Merla wouldn't be wet because the water
guy
went
from the
around her.
yeah, that guy from the Muppet movie was just there throwing fish at your head.
And buckets of water for effect. So, but Merla, you can pull up your pants. Until you do, you are considered prone.
Okay, wait, but is the boat currently back at
The
a
boat
normal
went over
rate?
as the wave crashed down on it. The boat almost tipped backwards and then
Okay.
to the side, but then it righted itself
Okay.
because Leo is an excellent helmsman. And
Okay.
there you go.
Great.
Can you see Celine and Ravati? Are they okay?
Are you okay? And then I'm gonna say, Parker, go look for Saltine and Ravati.
How far are we, Peter, from the boat?
You are 200 feet from the boat. Oh, by the way, Baynor failed his saving throw.
Good. We are
Henrietta.
not rescuing him.
Henrietta failed her saving throw. Leo
Oh, she was hot.
saved.
Rescue her.
Well, remember that Baynors, we typically have Baynor tied up in the crow nest, so he would just probably be hanging from the crow nest.
Can I quickly stand up and look for Henrietta and see if I can see her?
Sure. Roll a perception with, straight roll.
19.
You managed to see her.
Is she not? Is she far away? Like it's only just happened, right?
She's about 20 feet off the boat.
Okay,
She breaks the surface of the water and starts coughing out water.
I
And
summoned
stuff.
Fuoko next to her, well, right near her, but not right next to her so that she takes damage. He quickly flaps over to her and then teleports her back onto the ship.
Does he do damage as he teleports?
No, only the people around, but not the person
Okay.
who teleports.
Okay. All right, so she's teleported onto the ship. You have saved
Henrietta,
her
are you
life.
okay? Are you okay?
She hugs you in gratitude and says, "Thank you so much."
Oh, these horrible boats. I don't like them at all.
The honey badger's not horrible.
Well, we need big nets or something on the side so that this can't happen again. No one can wash overboard. Like, just all around nice and high. So, yeah, it's a good idea. I'm going to do that. And Fizz is going to run off downstairs to try and look for stuff that she can put around the outside to make it like goat proof.
She makes as if to call out to you, but she chokes on more water in her lungs and spits it up. And then when you're gone, she goes, "But what about Baynor?" And then, Merla, what are you doing?
I'm casting. I'm running over to Henrietta. I'm gonna cast. Well, first I'm gonna pull out my pants.
I was gonna have you do a dexterity save on that.
Then I'm gonna run over to Henrietta and cast Healing Light on her, which means 1 plus my warlock level. So that means that she gets to heal 4d6s.
Okay.
I'm assuming she's not doing well. And then I'm gonna look around for Boehner.
Give me a...
Yeah, he's...
What I have you
tied
roll,
up.
Fizz?
I mean, he's hanging from the
The mast.
bucket.
Yeah, he's tied up to the mast so he can't come off. Unless
As
it's
you
broke.
look up, he's gone.
Oh my god, I love this. Please let him die. I hate this guy. Please.
He's probably somewhat useful, though.
Show me the proof.
He would have been your future husband if he had anything to say about it.
Thank
but
goodness
no.
he's gone.
I have literally flirted with exclusively women all campaign. Why would that even be an option?
Who can
I
say
have
when
two
it comes to
choices
love?
right here.
Do I need to roll something?
Well, if you're going to look in the water, you can roll... Fizz, what did I have you roll? Perception?
Yeah.
Perception, yes.
Roll perception, but give a -2 to your roll.
So my
It's a
19
6.
didn't. My 19 didn't spot him then.
It's a 6?
It's a 6, yeah.
No, your 19 didn't spot him. You were looking for one person.
I mean, I'm looking in the water. I can't say till my eyes are.
You
only
didn't
to
see
one
him.
person.
It's like, where's Waldo?
But you did say your eyes were looking for one person. When you said,
Yes.
"Can I see Henrietta
I don't
in the
think
water?"
Helen knows how eyesight works.
You have selective seeing, apparently.
Yeah, I apparently I didn't like him either, so I just looked straight past him. There he was,
Well,
but I,
he didn't come up to the surface. That's all I can say. Perhaps if somebody were to swim beneath the surface, he might be found.
Oh,
But
yeah, absolutely not. I hate this man, and I'm not there.
I don't want to get wet. Oh my god.
Does the water seem safe right now? 'Cause I
the
know there are
fish
dead
are more
fish.
scattered, and there's dead fish all over the deck of the boat. None of them are flopping around because they dead. Okay.
Saltine said something about there being like there was something wrong with the water the last time that we saw dead fish. So I'm trying to figure out if I can determine if there's something wrong with the water now, or if it's safe for me to hop in and look for him.
Well, I thought the fish were poisoned, so I thought the water was poisoned.
Henrietta collapses on the deck, unconscious. Regardless of the healing, she
But stable,
collapses
right?
unconscious.
Okay. All right. Hang on.
Back at the body, Peter.
Yes.
Because I assume it's gonna start sinking. Can I try and look around, around the body and see if there's anything that I can take? Like, if there seems like there's any, like, pockets or items or
He's
anything?
wearing a giant belt. It looked like he had... It's not leather, but it has the look of leather, extremely strong stuff, but it's way too big for you to carry.
Can I try and cut a strip?
Sure.
I'll pull out a dagger and just see if I can identify it later.
Okay. So how are you gonna land on him and start cutting? How are you doing this?
She was underwater, I believe.
No,
she
because
was
when
flying.
we tried to move him,
Oh, that's right.
he didn't have a heartbeat, so there's no point going under if I can't give him a health potion. I mean, I was flying. I guess, I mean, if he's that big, I'll land on him, sure.
Okay.
Not.
As you land on him, his back is maybe an inch underwater. He's floating, but there's still water reaching over him a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And you feel a little sparkle of static electricity in your feet as you land on him, but then it's gone. It doesn't do any harm. And you're able to cut this stuff, but it'll take you about 30 minutes to cut a square foot of it.
I don't know
Because
how
it's
big that
extremely
is.
tough.
That's a
How big
foot
is
by
a square
foot.
foot?
12
Oh,
by 12 inches.
I don't need something that big.
Okay. How many inches do you need?
Oh, that's a very loaded question, Peter.
Yeah, I don't know, like...
Shut up, Fizz.
I just want to try and figure out what this is later. Like 3 inches, I guess? I don't know. I don't know measurements.
Okay. That will take you 10 minutes.
Alright, never mind. Fuck this. This is a waste of time.
You do notice that
I
the
don't
water
care.
is a little deeper where you're standing.
I do not care. What?
Like, the water is a little deeper now where you're standing after trying to figure it out.
Yeah, because he's sinking. That's what I said. Can I just do, like, I don't know, a medicine check? See if I can figure out what this guy died from? Was it from the fall, or was it from something that made him fall?
Sure.
Was it the Lichtenberg scars? What was it?
You can roll.
Okay. That is a natural 20 for a 24.
Oh, man. That messes up my answer.
Oh boy.
I have to tell you secrets now.
Huzzah!
Yeah, that worked out well yesterday.
Give me things. Yeah. We'll cut the episode by 2 hours again.
You can see that he has been wounded by powerful blows, and the lightning seems to have been turned against him. This seems to be a storm giant of some sort. Maybe a storm warden, per se.
So do we...
Grim? What's
Dungeon Run?
shoot. I forgot the name of Rasa's characters.
Oh, Thrine.
Thrine, thank you.
No,
Do
he
we
was cold.
know what these giants are? Are they like a known thing?
You have never seen a giant.
Have we heard of them, though?
You've heard legends that the gods
Okay.
have giants as sort of like bodyguards that they protect and serve their will.
Okay. And the blows, did they seem magical or physical?
Definitely magical.
Okay. Yeah, if there's nothing to take and there's no saving him because he has no pulse already. Ravati, I don't know that there's anything else that we can do here. There's no crests or symbols or anything? Right? On the
Ooh,
armor or the
That is
belts?
a good question.
If this was NetHack, you could just eat him and then you'd get lightning resistance.
If this was what?
NetHack, the greatest computer game ever made. Don't
Oh
worry.
my god.
Never heard
Hello? Concern?
It's a good thing Fizz isn't there. He'd be like, maybe we should eat him.
Yeah.
Hey, waste not, want not when you live in the jungle.
Maybe.
And have plenty of meat, I guess.
Ooh.
Yikes.
He's not a halfling. Fizz can eat him without it being cannibalism.
I feel like though, if he was killed by like his own lightning, that's gotta be burnt already.
He's
Right.
already
Like,
cooked perfectly.
It's cooked.
This has cooked, that's right.
Yeah, it's
So-
medium rare on the outside.
On
See
the
it
go.
on the inside, I mean.
You see... Where is this guy? There it is. Okay. Oh, that's coincidence. What you see is the symbol of like a line going straight down, and then on one side is a properly facing R, and on the other side of the line is a reversed R.
Wow, turns out I cannot actually draw an R in reverse. Wow. That's so hard. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna clock that. Is it a tattoo or is it on armor or the belt? What was it on?
It's kind of burned into equally spaced locations on his belt.
Okay. Alright, gotcha.
And I am going to see if I can show it to you.
Ravati, anything that you want to try and do? I don't think we can't save him if he's already dead. We can't move him, he's too big. He's already sinking.
So Ravadi starts looking up and seeing if the lightning is still there or not.
Oop, I put it on the wrong layer.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's... Oh. I had them backwards. Okay.
It's dancing R's.
I could probably blow that up on screen for the
Yeah.
viewers.
Interesting. Okay.
Delete. Okay. Try that again. Oh, I'm on the wrong keyboard. There. Delete.
Okay. Unless Ravati wants to do anything, I will head back to the boat.
No. Ravadi's gonna do one last inspection, seeing if there's anything useful around him that could be on. That could be used, and that is on an investigation check. It's 13 plus. So it's at 21.
Yeah, there's nothing that you can use off this body. Most of his armor is damaged, by the way. But I mean, you could
Not
try
like we can
cutting
feed it
some
anyway.
of it.
So
Yeah.
Now in the picture he's got weapons. Did we not see him fall with weapons though?
You probably would have seen them falling further away in the distance and splashing into the water, but they're well below the surface and they were very big.
Okay, I would assume I couldn't move them as well.
Yeah.
is the armor something we can use to fit into the honey badger, make it a little bit more protected?
Ooh, good
More
thinking.
sturdy?
I mean, one was a shield, one was a blade.
No, the armor.
The armor.
Oh, the armor. Oh, well, if you could remove it, patches of it, you could, if you remove enough square feet, you could do it like shingles for armor on the boat.
How long would that take us?
Probably 3 days.
Darn it.
Yeah, it took 10 minutes for a 3-inch square. That's not worth it.
The oddest thing about this, though, is the fact that let's call it a warden of the gods, has been cast out of the heavens and killed. That is the oddest thing. Because remember, since the very start, there has been a rumored battle of the gods in the heavens, with the sky flashing with conflict. So,
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna head back to the boat then, because there's nothing
Okay.
else to do here. I am going to try and, at the very least, remember the location we're at, though, with my like navigator's abilities or cartographer's tools, even.
okay.
Um,
So
so I can add it to the map when we get back to the boat.
okay, so just for me, we are going to drop a pin there.
Perfect. Thank you. And then I'll head back to the boat.
Oh.
So Fizz ran downstairs to try and find anything she could use to put up around the sides to stop us, even though everyone else might not let her actually do it. But is there anything she could use as netting or something? You know, you hold it up with sticks or something that we could reinforce against the sides, just so that if a wave comes along, we get washed overboard. Oh no, we just go into a net and can't go anywhere. That's Fizz's plan. Is there anything downstairs?
Well, there are fishing nets stored up on deck. There are ropes, safety lines. The safety lines are tied to the railing on one end, and then they're, I want to say wrapped, but they're laid neatly in a circle, curled up type of thing. And then the nets themselves, there are a couple extra nets below deck. There's probably 2 large fishing nets, one for each side of the ship, the boat, because the Honey Badger is a former fishing boat.
Okay, Fizz is going to come upstairs with all this sort of equipment and just go to the back of the ship as the first target and just start trying to find anything solid to tie the net to, just to make it so the edge, which might be only like 3 feet high, is suddenly 5 feet high, just enough to protect people from going over the back.
Okay.
And she just starts doing that unless someone stops her.
I would like to remind everybody that, well, as Ravati and Celine,
Only
Merla calls her.
Only Merla is allowed to call her salty. You don't even need to know the name.
Yeah,
I don't
Peter's
even know how
allowed.
to pronounce your name. Celine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Your favorite Canadian singer, Peter. It's not hard to say the name.
Celine Dion?
Yeah.
There we go. Just call her Celine Dion.
Except without the Dion. I did not steal the name. Well, you guys actually don't know Celine's last name. Maybe it is Dion. You don't know.
If Dungeons and Daddies can have Taylor Swift and Kelsey Grammer, then it's only fair.
Ravati and Celine, you see Fizz Wizzle trying to attach netting to the back of the ship while Henrietta lays dying on the deck.
She's been
Merla's
healed.
right there. So Merla's never left her. What Merla's going to be doing is assessing, because she's just passed out and she just healed her for 4d6. So she's like, this is something seriously wrong. So I want to investigate with my medical prowess what's happening to her.
Roll me a medicine check, please.
Do I get advantage because I'm a doctor?
Sure.
That's great, because it's bad either way. Okay.
Well,
Why
then
are
that
you
one,
not proficient in medicine?
I am.
you're a
I don't-
halfling. So you re-roll the nat 1, which you've done for a 4, and then you use your advantage to roll again.
Great. Okay,
Oh my
it's a
God.
5. What's
Okay, so-
happening?
Merla, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, what's wrong with Henrietta? And Fizz will stop what she's doing and rush over there and roll a real medicine. Oh my fuck. Okay. No, I won't.
Okay.
Fizz,
I got
why are you
something,
putting
yeah.
netting up on the boat? What's wrong with her? What's happened?
I'm getting
Why? What? Why is she wet?
She fell overboard.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna call
I'm
it
gonna
right.
look for Boehner.
I'm gonna
Hold
pull
on. Let me try something. I'm going to assume that this is poison because I think the water's poisoned. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But I'm gonna lean over and I'm gonna touch Henrietta, and I'm going to use all 5 points of my lay on hands to either cure a disease or neutralize a poison. And
Nice.
see if that works.
So, before you laid hands on her, her skin had turned pale. Her eyes had started to develop black, dark rings around them, and a little bit of black blood had started to come from her nose. But as you lay on hands, the blood stops flowing, the color returns to her face, and she blinks her eyes open. And she can't talk for some reason right now, but she's clearly improved.
I just kind of clap Merla on the shoulder. See, I told you it was poison. All right, and I just leave them there because I don't want to deal with that. I don't like it.
Well,
Such a caring person.
Nope, I'll fix you. I don't
Marla's
want to
like-
be icky.
She's looking
I'm
at you
not
like,
the
how did you just do that?
Meanwhile, Merla's like, everything's gonna be okay, darling.
Yeah, I just turn to them and I go, don't go overboard, I guess. I can't do that again today. So,
No,
So
I
that's
didn't.
why I'm
netting
gonna
up
stop.
around the boat. What are you doing?
I'm putting,
Ravadi
what do you
is
mean? What
gonna
am I
look
doing?
for Boehner.
I'm putting netting up to stop anyone falling over again. Look, if we have nets all along the back and the same thing happens, then she would have been caught by the net and she wouldn't have fallen out. Isn't it obvious?
Okay,
Ravadi,
here's the
what-
problem with it.
Okay.
What if we're getting, like, boarded or something and we would like to throw people off the boat?
But they can't get over the net. The net will
Yes,
stop
they
them getting on as
can. You
well.
swing over. You don't walk across the netting.
But it's higher.
For you.
That's rude.
That's stupid. Stop it.
Oh my
Just-
god!
Just because you can
Marla
fly, you
hear
think you're
this?
so
Oh,
special.
for sure.
don't
We're
you?
right there.
So, Celine, you hear Ravadi in your head, like almost on a boom for a moment. It's like, where is Boehner?
Who?
You went over. Oh, I don't hear this.
The one
Dead,
that,
I hope?
that has
I don't
been
know.
chasing after you.
Did we hear? Do I hear this as well?
It's in her head.
No,
Wait
I'm
till I
right
can
now. I'm
fly.
just
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll fly faster than you've ever flown. You'll see.
I'll pretend
as she
to look for
stalks off.
Boehner, but I don't.
That sounded like a Disney movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She stalks off
Fizz
saying
is
that
a
to
Disney
herself.
movie. Yeah.
First time
Celine,
Fizz has
until
been
we have a
grumpy.
better gunner, we need him still.
I'm gonna roll a deception as I pretend to look for Boehner, but I really hope I'm dead. I'm not good at this.
I
I'm
will
gonna do it
roll-
anyways.
Actually,
I will
Ravadi,
roll
what's
an
your
insight.
passive perception?
My passive perception is 13. And I roll an investigation for 16.
I got a 17 deception. I'm definitely looking for Boehner.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, Celine's putting her all into this investigation, trying to find Boehner. And as you're looking, you see a tattered piece of his clothing floating on the surface of the water, but you do not see him.
Celine, I think I know where he might be.
You do see a
Right.
shark fin break the surface not far away, and then
I'm gonna yell out to it because I can talk to it. Dude, I wouldn't eat that. That guy's nasty.
I mean, if the water just poisoned Henrietta, it's probably poisoning a shark.
Yeah, but I can't tell it to get out of the water. Where's it gonna go? On the boat?
Away from where we are.
the shark turns belly up.
I think Baynor might be more poisonous to the shark than the water. Let's be honest. That guy's gross.
You know, you can have
And
the
like
shark
canonically
deliver
has an
Banner.
STD.
You can have a shark deliver Banner.
Sharks are immune to cancer too, so who knows?
Hey, is that true?
I believe so.
Did
Google it.
someone test that?
Is there a
Pretty sure it
marine
could be sharks
biologist here?
Cancer? Brutal.
I mean, I
Merla's-
heard it in a science fiction movie, but
Oh, okay.
It must be true then.
I watched it in Sharknado. It seems legit.
contrary to
sharks.
myth, sharks do get cancer. Oh well.
The space sharks going between Jupiter and Saturn, they're totally immune to cancer.
Yeah.
But naked and blind mole rats are not susceptible to the disease. Who
So
knew?
that's what everyone needs to be, just naked and blind.
Perfect. Solve all our problems.
And then you won't get diseases.
So is Henrietta currently stable?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
His wild shapes
wait.
into a mole rat.
Yeah.
Merla's gonna go check on Fizz, so she's running after him. Fizz, are you okay?
I'm fine. She's just mean.
I feel like maybe you're still in a little bit of shock, and so, you know, you're trying to... your heart's in the right place, honey. We should make you some tea. Let's go get some tea.
But what about the nets?
We'll come back to the nets a little bit later, okay? Let's take care of you first, and she just rubs your back.
Okay, fine. She just goes with me.
Fizz, give me a dexterity saving throw.
What?
18.
Dang. Your foot steps down on a fish, and you feel the fin on its side start to penetrate your boot, but it doesn't go all the way through.
I mean, it'd be better if it was a banana peel. Woo!
I thought about it, but then I thought, wait, I could kill Fizz. So, anyways,
Yeah, there's only one problem with that, Peter. My next character is Bam Bam from the Flintstones.
Oh boy.
God.
I don't think we're ready for that.
I'm ready to hear his voice.
Bam,
I'll have to
bam.
go. I'll have to go watch an episode to brush up on the voice.
For real.
Hey, so Celine,
Mm.
I know you don't like Banner, but we're not supposed to leave trash in the ocean. We're gonna kill the remaining wildlife there. We gotta get him out until we get a better gunner.
Can
Meanwhile,
you-
there's dead fish everywhere.
Yeah, for real. Like, this is already trash. There's a dead giant. But Banor's the problem?
You're right. So when you're out near
Didn't you just
Hawaii
say
and
that
that
you were
big,
scared that Banner was more poisonous to the shark than the water?
The shark's already dead. It's fine.
the ocean's already full of plastic. What's one more Coke bottle over the side?
Oh man, that's wrong.
That's the logic.
Just so y'all know, Joseph, the cook, comes out on deck and starts picking up fish and putting them in a basket.
No.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Of course he
no.
does. You know what? That's pretty on character, yeah.
Joseph, no. We're gonna not hold off on that. Everybody's dying. The fish are dying. There's some poison in the water. Really not a good plan.
Here, cook
So-
a couple of these good berries.
He keeps staring you in the eye and walks over to the edge and dumps the basket over.
On Banor.
Thank you.
Baynor at that moment
Little
surfaces.
pan on that.
Baynor surfaces from the water at that moment, struggling, and a fish lands in his mouth and he chokes to death.
That's what I'm saying. I think
That
at
is
that
so
point
messed
it's
up.
just like the natural cycle of things.
Oh man.
Ravati, do you have any ability to unpoison people?
I do not,
Then
but I thought that.
I do!
you're not here, you went downstairs for tea.
Merla just spoke a second ago, so I just yelled that out as we walk away.
Yeah, I thought about bringing that up, but
Yeah, but I don't
like
want to say
Merlin
them.
more than I like Fizz.
Rip.
It's so very Peter. How could anyone not like Fizz? Except Celine. That's totally fair.
Look, I like Fizz. Celine.
That's what I said.
Meh. We'll find. We'll see.
Saline.
Oh.
Okay, so
So we only see a scrap of clothing, right?
right.
Okay, here's the problem, everybody. If I go in and I get poisoned, I drown. I'm not
Don't
dying
go
for
in.
Baynor.
Ask the shark. to
The
help.
shark's dead.
Peter, I
No,
thought
it's
the
not
shark was
really. I
alive.
was joking.
You said it was dead!
I said it went belly up because I was joking,
Oh.
but it's gone now. So
It was like a dolphin. It was just swimming on its back for fun.
yeah.
Do they do that?
Well, they do it. They do what the captive ones do. I don't know what real ones do.
Oh.
Okay, fine. I'll say it breaks the surface again and swims slowly toward the ship.
Ugh.
You see its
Hey,
fin.
hi, hello. Is there a gross person falling?
You get no response.
He says there's no one there. Actually, no, it's like,
I'm gonna roll an insight that one.
yeah, they can respond back.
Maybe he
Yeah,
doesn't
I
like
know. A beast.
I'm not trying to be liked by.
you.
That's with beasts, right?
No, anything with a swim speed. Oh wait, beast with the swim speed. Are sharks not beasts?
Surely.
No, sharks are definitely beasts.
Sharks are, but
Oh, cool.
you get no response.
Do I get no response? Like it's not answering, or like I didn't connect with it?
It's like talking to a wall. You didn't
Okay.
connect to it.
Bravati. I don't actually think that's a shark. Because
Uh-oh.
it's not answering, and I'm not connecting with it, so I don't think it's a beast at all. Because if it is, I can talk to it.
Holy shit, it's Boehner.
Then it turns into a storm giant.
It is Boehner.
Oh.
I'm not joking. Can I do it? Can I do it?
You're
I
not
don't know,
there.
some
You're
kind
We're
of-
down
not
with it.
here.
Yeah, you're
Right.
below deck.
You guys went for tea.
Okay. Okay.
Do we have like a harpoon or something? Maybe we should get a cannon.
Well, you have a ballista, but your best
Yeah, we
shot
have
with
a
it
ballista.
is gone.
That's exactly what I was
And?
gonna say.
It means
we
you'll
can
be
all
shooting
use
with
it.
disadvantage. You're not
No
proficient.
No one else on the ship knows how to use the ballista. The people that
No,
were
that's good. I
already
see
here
he
on
had-
the ship.
He had advantage.
Without
That's not
what's
worth keeping that man.
what's your proficiency bonus? 2?
It's a level thing, so yeah, everyone's is 2.
Okay, so you would have a -2 straight roll because you don't have proficiency.
I'm not there, but Captain made us all learn how to like take drills when we first installed the cannon.
Ah, dang it. Okay, you would
Yeah.
get your proficiency. Dang it. Merla, you're grounded. Memory. I
I'm
remember
also
the years I had memory.
proficient with water vehicles, but I don't know if that translates to things on water vehicles.
Ooh. I'm gonna give you proficiency, just not advantage.
Okay.
I have a new set of dice here I'm gonna open up and...
Does it seem like it's following us, or is it just
Well, the ship is pretty
swimming?
much stationary right now.
right? I forget.
Speaking
Did
of
you
the
say it
ship-
was just headed towards the ship.
Yeah, it's just kind of swimming slowly toward the ship. It's the normal size of a shark. It's not bigger or anything. I'm sure the ship passes plenty of sharks in the water. And this thing certainly looks like a shark.
Yeah, but not sharks that aren't sharks. Up to you. I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but I can shoot it if we want.
I mean, on the off chance that it might be Banor, you'd
I
want
definitely want to shoot it.
to shoot.
I'm gonna leave it up to Ravati though.
I know that he's the hated guy. Unfortunately, we need him for now. We don't have a better gunner than him.
We don't know that that's Banor. We have no reason to think that that's Banor.
No, you haven't. I haven't finished it.
Just Myrtle
So
screaming from
we
below.
need to figure out if we can get him out of the water or not.
I'm not going in the water to look for him while there's a shark. There's
I
not
know.
a shark
I'm
in
not
there.
saying. So the question is, do you want to shoot whatever that creature is and see if that's a shark?
Well, it's not a shark. It might look like one, but it's not one.
Do you want to shoot it and see what comes out?
Okay.
Try not to kill it in the off chance that it still has Vayner tied to him.
Oh, like maybe it ate the rope that he was tied to?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and take a shot at it.
Alright, roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Do Merla and Fizz roll, given we're downstairs and can't hear this?
Ba-na.
Well, the ballista doesn't make a bang as it goes off, so
Yep, so no
We need
initiative
you-
for us.
you
It
two
will
are
make
still
a
down
bang,
there
it's just
sipping
not too
tea.
We're having a lovely
Hey.
time.
Peter, it will make a bang. It's just definitely not as audible as the cannons. But we need our tokens in the map, please.
You can
I
drag
rolled
your own
real
tokens onto the map.
Oh, we can?
Sheesh. Yes.
Sheesh.
Yes.
Why? Okay.
By the way,
It's his first day playing. Leave him alone.
Oh god, huge.
did
Me too.
anybody happen to see the Mighty Nine episode of Critical Role where Sam wore a dress?
I don't remember that one.
It's the most recent one.
Nope.
Oh, that wasn't a Mighty Nine episode then.
Yeah, they
Most-
just released it.
The
Episode
most recent
98.
episode was a live show of Campaign 3.
Right, but they just released today a second live one from London, Wembley. And it was the Mighty Nine.
What?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Do. Who else needs their token on there? Merla and Fizz are below deck. Okay. So, where's my initiative button? Show quick bar.
I mean, they might yell soon, but then we can roll.
Oh, no. You don't see that other name. That disappeared before anyone saw it, right?
I didn't say anything.
I didn't
Oh,
actually
thank
see
God.
Me neither.
I almost accidentally, somebody was in the initiative that I didn't want y'all to know about. So, whoo! And no, it didn't show up on the stream because the overlay was blocking it. So, I lucked out there. I lucked out. For some reason, my shark ain't in there.
Shark baits. Ooh-ha, shark baits.
Haha.
I don't even remember what movie that's from, but it's funny.
Finding Nemo.
Of course
Peter,
it is.
see the
Duh.
chat in Zoom, please.
What?
In Zoom? Oh, do. Do.
Peter, I
Oh,
am,
sure,
I am
he's-
not finding what you're talking.
He's starting combat and he says, I gotta step away.
Outrageous.
Saltine, roll initiative.
I did.
Oh. Where is it?
I'll redo it. It's fine. I am actively shocked I did better than the shark. Don't.
Oops.
Why did you add me when I just said I was doing it?
Because I like causing problems. What was
I
your
got a
original
7.
initiative?
What?
Oh,
I
okay.
already changed it.
Alright. Alright, quit jumping my case! God, I'm telling Merla.
We're living here. She's making tea with Fizz.
That's right.
Alright, so I'm gonna give you all an attack before it goes, because it rolled lower.
He's saying it, so it's probably not a person pretending to be a shark.
Or is it?
So, it's within 15 feet of the boat at this point.
Okay, so Ravadi's gonna hold on to a high enough location where he can stand and ground himself, and he's gonna use his psychic daggers.
Are you gonna throw the daggers at the water?
Yeah, at the whatever that thing is.
Okay.
Celine is using the ballista. I'm
Oh,
using the
psychic
daggers.
daggers. Darn
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You just wanted him to throw all his daggers in the water.
Yeah.
I specifically said the psychic dagger.
I know. That is a
21.
hit.
All right, so a hit and 11 damage.
That's magical piercing, right?
It's actually psychic.
Oh. Magical psychic. What? Wait a minute. I gotta check something real quick here.
What?
That might change things. Nope, doesn't change things. Darn
Okay.
it.
And then, is this the surprise attack? Do we get a bonus action on this
No,
one or not?
I didn't mean you got a surprise attack. I was
Ah.
joking because y'all rolled higher on initiative.
Got it. Then
You
here's
get
my
to go
bonus
first.
attack with the other blade, with the other psychic dagger. 17 to hit.
Oh, man. That's a hit.
Okay, and here goes. Give me 1 minute. So I need to make sure that I know that I get the damage right on this one. Okay.
In round
Mhm.
2, Fizz and Merla can join the battle.
There we go. Ah, just a 1. Unfortunately for me. All right. That's it.
Okay. Celine, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find what episode you're talking about. I don't think it exists. I think you may have made this up. If this is not a thing.
I watched it today.
There is no release of any Critical Role today.
I beg to differ.
I am on their YouTube and I'm in the Discord. Wouldn't they have put it in the Discord?
Oh, it
that
says
there was
8
a new
months ago.
episode? Yeah.
Ah, well, it popped up in my feed.
Oh my gosh. Okay. In that case, yes, I'm sure I saw it. I don't remember him wearing a dress, but I don't look at him that much, so it's
A
fine.
red, white, and blue dress.
Sure.
God bless America.
Actually, I think it was for England, but yeah.
Oh, I did know what you're talking about. Yes, I do remember that actually. I just didn't care.
Neither did the rest of us.
No one else cared.
Well, what I wanted to bring up is when he sat behind the table, he was on the end, and he just spread his legs, and he wasn't fully under the table.
Yeah,
So
it's Sam. He does not care.
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and shoot it with the ballista, because that's what we said we were doing. So I'll try and shoot it with that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 23.
Let me just click on this ballista on this other map. Okay. I don't have that hooked up to the token. So, coming back to this map, 23 has to be a hit, so.
It should,
It should be.
but I don't actually know how much. The
I'm
ballista
looking.
does? Trying to look. Oh, fire
I'm not-
ballista. So it's a ranged weapon attack plus 6 to hit, one target, hit 3d10 piercing. Does that seem right?
Sure.
Sounds crappy. I think it'd be better than that.
That's what's on the party sailing boat, unless that's not what we're using.
That makes sense.
That's the only vehicle that's in the roll 20. Oh, wait. wait. Fire ballista. Oh, no, it's still 3d10. Yeah, it's the same exact thing. It's 3d10. I'll roll that. It's gonna do 16 damage.
So, the ballista bolt
All right.
penetrates the body midsection of the shark-like creature, but it sticks. It even goes through it and is halfway through it, but the shark keeps swimming as if nothing happened.
I will shout out, weird thing off the side, get up here. I'll just alert the others.
Okay.
I think I can hear Celine calling for help or something. I don't know if I care at the moment, but I suppose we should go out there.
So, in that process, Ravadi is gonna use his messaging skills to Fitz and tell, hey Fitz, you gotta rush over. Celine wants to apologize for earlier.
Oh, okay, I'm coming. And Fizz says, "Oh, we've got it. Sorry, Merla, just gotta go up because I'll be back." And runs upstairs.
Bring Merla.
Oh, okay, I'm coming. I'm gonna bring some tea to Henrietta. And then she goes up to you.
Okay, drag your tokens onto the screen. The shark, meanwhile, disappears for a few seconds beneath the surface of the water, and then a few seconds later just comes launching itself into the air along the side of the boat, trying to get to whoever is available, trying to go straight up toward Ravati, I think, but he's out of range. But as the shark begins to fall and you catch a glimpse of it, you see that its eyes have black rings around it, and its snout is all kind of compressed in a wrinkle, and its actual eyeballs are kind of reddish tinted. And
Aw, the shark is raging. That's cute.
that would be a great shark, by the way.
Sharkbarian. I'd watch that movie.
Hear that, Sci-Fi Channel? Anyways.
I would 100% watch that movie off the Sci-Fi Channel. I love terrible shark movies.
Me too.
Yeah.
Sharknado for the win!
All like 8 of them. Yep, love it.
Oh, by the way, viewers, if you would like to subscribe, you can do so free through Amazon Prime, which
You can
happens
subscribe to Sharknado.
Dude.
Well, you said it straight after talking about Sharknado.
You know when I said that you could join the Dungeon
Oh,
Dragon
wow.
heist?
That
Okay,
is the
so
quickest rejection ever.
I don't do that kind of treatment of my players.
Except me.
Well, technically, you're not a player.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Oh.
Not anymore.
Yet.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I'm a player with an A at the end. Thank you.
No,
player.
you're not. You're not
Shut
that
up.
either.
Mean.
Rivati, roll me a perception roll, please.
Okay, it's the
The shark
perception.
crashes back into the water and goes beneath it, and then you see it
15.
start to circle the boat. As you are hovering in the air, watching the shark, your eyes catch, out the corner of your eye, you see the giant 200 feet away disappearing beneath the surface of the water as it sinks to the bottom
Saluting
of
as
the
he
ocean.
goes down.
Hmm?
Saluting the whole way
the
down.
giant disappeared.
The heavens crash with thunder.
Thunder, thunder.
I like how the overlay flashed lightning right when I said that.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, this is from the new movie on Sci-Fi called Zombie Shark.
We're not sponsored. We just wish we were.
Oh, actually, we are sponsored. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. There you go.
Oh, before the break, I need to read about our sponsor. Oh, we're so excited. Okay, so we have 28 minutes until the break. There is a shark swimming on the surface of the water and it's circling the boat. Ravati is hovering in the air. Celine, I don't know if you're flying.
I'm not.
No, you're not. You shot the ballista.
Correct.
Fizz and Merla, you come up on the deck, top of round 2. Merla, you get your first action.
Merla's not there.
Merla, you don't get an action until you come back. Ravati.
Alright, Ravadi is going to. I need 1 minute to check something real quick.
I don't see Fizz on the. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind.
I hadn't added it, but
There you are.
What'd you roll?
11.
20,
Okay.
21 was my actual
Okay,
roll.
then,
Oh.
sorry, Ravati, it is Fizz's turn.
Perfect,
I'm-
because
I-
it gives you
I
time to
suppose I
confirm
run up.
something.
I would just run up and say, okay, I'm ready for my apology, Celine. What are you gonna say?
You're what?
Ravati said you wanted to say sorry to me for yelling at me and being rude before.
No, I said there was something weird off the side of the deck.
Ravati?
Ravadi goes like, hey, that's not what I heard. What, you know what, right now we just need to deal with this thing. We can address the apologies afterwards.
I don't care about a shark. It's in the water. Who cares?
Not a shark.
It's been jumping.
Looks like a shark, not a shark.
It sprouts wings.
I'll just cast produce flame and throw flame at it. How does that work? So it appears in my hand. I've literally never done it before. I just roll to hit and it's a D8. So that is 17 to hit for 3 fire damage, Peter.
So, this is the produce flame cantrip?
Yes.
Okay, so you light a fire on its fin. Do 3 points of damage to its fin. Oh, we have a knock at the door.
And then
It's the shark.
and
It started
and then
beeping
Fuoko.
when I was driving away. Got your mom home
And then-
from her birthday get together. Yeah, we were just having.
And then for woke.
And he
Back up on the
disconnects.
deck.
There.
You disconnected. What did you say?
Oh, did I said Fuoco flaps over, like kind of flies over the side because the net's not up properly yet, and lands on the shark and then teleports straight back up. So the shark needs to make a deck saving throw. DC. It's my DC. Am I frozen again and no one's hearing
No,
me?
you're good.
No,
I
we're
think
here.
Peter
We're
muted
here.
himself though. That's
Okay,
all.
so Peter, a deck save of 14 for the shark.
Well, it rolled a 10.
Okay, well that would be less than 14. Can anyone confirm that for me?
Cannot.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's opposite day, so it's actually higher than 14.
So that is 6 damage. So I've done a total of 9 fire damage to this zombie NATO shark.
And it is now teleported onto the deck?
Yes. No, it doesn't.
No.
The chicken is simply teleporting itself back onto the deck, but which damages anything near it.
Okay. The shark retreats beneath the water.
And that's my turn.
Any leftover flame from produced flame is extinguished by the water.
I think that's fair.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay. Merla! Merla,
Come
both
here.
of Lurla. Merla with the
It's
loose
not in there.
fitting skirt. Okay. She will go when she comes back. That brings us to Ravati.
Okay, so Ravadi is gonna land on the mast and gonna go into the side enough for him to be able to have a good line of sight towards this shark. I'm gonna use my bonus action for steady aim to give myself advantage into my attack with the psychic blade. We got 1.
You said you're using advantage?
No. Yes, advantage.
You
How?
can't.
Why not?
You can only use steady aim if you haven't moved this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
While he's hovering, but the fish
Well, no,
is
he
on-
said he moved onto the mast.
but
Okay.
yes, I landed on the mast. Okay, so
Well, also, the shark went underwater.
oh,
So it would have been disadvantaged normally.
got it. Okay. So I missed the part that it. Yeah. All right. I cannot use my bonus. I missed my error, wasted my attack, so I can just hold on to the mast and stay there. And that's my turn.
And as you cling to the mast, memories of Baynor flood through your mind.
And I look outside and I see the bucket where he pees, and I say, "Oh man."
Memory or smell? Yeah. Great question.
Celine, you're up. Shark, you are on deck.
Don't see it anywhere, right?
I would say with your vision and being used to being underwater, you can see it about 3 feet beneath the surface.
Do the ballistas do enough force to hit something below the surface that far? Not that far.
Hey,
it's not far, but
First off, catchy cantrips. Thank you for the raid.
ooh,
Welcome.
thanks.
2 raids in one day. Gotta love it.
Smelly cats.
What are they
Nice.
feeding you?
When we go to break, you can hear our theme song, which is
That's not
newly
our theme
released.
song, for the record.
No, it's not.
It would be funny though.
It's really not.
We don't have
No,
rights to
it
that.
wouldn't be funny at all.
And our next guest star will be Phoebe from Friends.
Friends, yeah. That would be
Hey!
crazy.
We are now over 400 followers.
Woo!
Nice. Woot woot.
Good stuff.
Mozzarella.
I don't know who was that 400 though. What can I say?
Except you're
We are at 403, so I could count back. 1, 2, 3. Wounded Warrior was the 400th. That's cool,
But they-
man. What were you going
Anywho.
to say?
I was going to say, let's continue.
Oh, I was saying, can the ballista hit it while it's 3 feet underwater? I as Saint don't know if it can do that, if it has enough force for that. Celine would presumably know from the captain when she told us stuff about the...
It should be able to hit 3 feet underwater.
It should, right? I would think
It
so.
should be able to fire 3 feet underwater, but I would have to give you
know.
disadvantage.
For it being underwater.
Yeah.
Boats are useless. That's fine. I have a +6. I'll just take it. I mean, I'm not going in the water to chase it, so I'll just take the shot anyways. Oh, you are lucky that was disadvantage, because that was a nat 20. But it is still a 19.
Ooh.
That is a hit.
Okay, so 3d10.
Like our new theme song.
15 damage.
Ooh.
Man, that is a good one.
Okay, so you strike it.
You like it.
The water kind of warps the trajectory just barely, and the bolt slashes through near the tail fin and removes its tail fin completely. And now it is just squiggling in a circle. A small
If it was a real
circle.
shark, I would feel very bad about that.
And as its eyes come into view, you see a single tear.
Rip.
A black
A black tear, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Poor Bainor.
Not Baynor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna announce that again. 3 feet that way, down there. I hit it. It doesn't look very good.
Yeah, it probably
by
comes
now it
up
should-
to the surface now too, because it's,
Also, by now it should be bleeding, so we should be able to see him better.
yeah, there is a black
See.
pool of blood in the water.
Yeah.
Well,
That would
but
be my turn.
my point being is that we can tell where he would go if it goes
The
away from
shark
that
is
spot.
mortally wounded, so I'm gonna say that it just wastes 30 feet of movement going in a circle.
Poor shark.
Top of round 3, Fizz.
So I guess I can see it. I'll just do the same thing. I'll try and hit it with Produce Flame. I assume a 10 will miss.
Yes, a 10 missed.
Okay, and Foiko does the same thing. Jumps down, teleports back, does a d6 plus 2 of damage if you fail the dex save.
Rolled a
Yeah.
3.
That is 8 points of fire damage.
This thing is literally on its last fin.
Merla is back.
Marla!
Hello.
We're killing
Merla,
this shark. That's not a shark.
Just on time.
you get 2 attacks, Merla, because you missed 2 attacks.
Okay, I guess I'll do Eldritch Blast twice.
How do you want to do
Brandon
this?
said to do.
Well, all you gotta do is hit it, and it's dead.
She's gonna do finger guns. Go.
Pew, pew, pew. Cool.
Hang on.
22 to
That's-
hit.
Yeah, 22
That
to
is
hit
a
on
hit.
the first one. That's 3 force damage, and then the second one is 10 to hit.
It is dead.
We did it! We killed an unknown creature.
Zombie shark coming on sci-fi. Rolls over onto its side and floats to the surface and grow still.
I don't want to eat that one. That looks gross.
I wouldn't. I think it was poisoned like what's her face was as well.
I would like to remind you all that you have potential zombie virus fish all over the deck, except for what Joseph picked up and dumped over the side.
Turns out he was actually helpful.
Oh no, not a fish that can't really do anything turning into a zombie. That would be terrifying.
Hey, Fizz, can you burn all these other fish from? Or,
From-
One at
let's
a-
just scoop them out.
Everybody roll perception.
Yeah.
12.
No.
I'm working on it.
Another very middling roll.
Nice.
It's a one
I
from
rolled a
Merla.
22.
You re-roll ones.
Well,
no,
it's
that's
not
a not
nat
in that one.
Oh God! Your wisdom kills me, my guy.
I know.
Who rolled the
Regretting all
12?
my decisions.
I rolled 12.
It's-
And
Fizz, you-
Ravati rolled high.
I rolled a 22.
Okay. Rivati, you notice the tail fin of one of the dead fish kind of shift a little bit. And then you notice another fish, its side fin start to move a little bit.
We need to go. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice. Never mind.
So I
You're
start,
on the
I
boat,
sent a,
so...
I sent a message to Celine and Merla. It's like, is anyone playing pranks here that the fish are starting to move?
Because as if Fizz
The
would do
dead
that.
fish.
Merla just yells back really loud, like an old person, like on a phone call. She's like, "What? No, I'm not doing anything weird. Wait, what's going on?"
Leo, get us out of here now. As far as away, whatever direction, go.
Next minute we're
The
in
fish are
Driscoll.
on the deck of the ship, right?
Yeah, that giant. If it comes alive from this, I don't want to be here.
Well, that's a good point.
Ooh, that's a good point.
How is
Thanks.
was
that
already-
not the point?
It can't be poisoned if it's already dead.
They are.
They were
Did you
dead because of the poison.
You don't know what
maybe.
killed them.
I'm not risking it.
That's fair.
So we're worried about the fish and some giant creature coming back to life, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Shape Water and try and use the water to sweep as much of the fish off of the deck as possible.
Oh, I'll just pick some up and throw them out. And
Don't touch it! She smacks
Fizz
your
is-
hand.
Fizz is going to use Thorn Whip to grab the fish and fling it over the side.
Oh, man. Darn it. So, the fish are removed from the deck, and they suddenly come to life in the water and start swimming, circling the boat.
Just keep
And then they
I
disappear
assume-
into the depths.
I assume Leo listened and we're leaving.
You turn and you look at Leo. He's holding a single fish in his hand and chewing.
Oh, he cannot be that stupid.
He tosses
Fizz-
the fish overboard and says, and pulls out a Twinkie and says, "These things are good. I mean, these things are good."
He is
Okay.
stupid.
I just wanted to
hang-
mess with you.
So he was eating the Twinkie, not the fish.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Selena's like, "Don't make me do all the driving."
We're getting rid of the whole crew. Like, they're all dying. We're going.
Where'd you get that Twinkie?
Where did you get that Twinkie?
What the Twinkie?
The important
What's
question.
a Twinkie?
Like a
I
breaded,
guess now we know
like...
how he survived the cook.
Joseph made this.
No, he didn't.
It has lard in the middle.
Okay, he did. Never mind.
Okay.
Nope, I'm back on. He did make it.
Are the
Right.
spongy parts actual sea sponge?
No, it's
Probably.
like a sponge you use for like scraping like a
Oh,
pan.
God.
Just put it in
Yeah.
the thing.
Very chewy.
It's just a sponge.
With lard slapped on it. He called it an open-faced Twinkie sandwich. And my earpiece just fell out.
Innovative. Move the
Yeah.
boat.
An ops.
He really
Oh,
is
not-
the best cook in the land.
Oh gosh.
Well, he's certainly something. I agree.
Celine gets a headache.
Where did the
I
ship
think
token
psychic
go?
cannon. I think we're on it. No, we're not. It just left.
Someone deleted my ship token. It's back.
How dare.
Food there.
Okay, so hey everybody, guess what? We're going to go to break during this temporary lull so our group can get fired up by listening to our theme song. Did I mention the theme song? Ha 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 ha! Where do you hear it? It's not Taylor Swift. Sorry, Celine.
That's why I haven't listened to it yet.
I'll put in a call though. You never know.
What if you just called Taylor up?
Yeah, I mean, they all have phone numbers, all these movie stars and music stars. And
Probably several.
yeah. Okay, we'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
So that one is
Oh,
actually
that's
made
a
out
bad thing to have the first sound come up saying, oh, I saw you playing with it, yeah.
You're welcome.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hey, did you know we have a sponsor? Yes, that's right. We have a wonderful sponsor. Have you heard about them? They are called the Dungeon Boys. Let me tell you about why you should check out this incredible group of people and their fantastic podcast. Just what is the Dungeon Boys, you might ask? It is a group of 7 friends telling an incredible science fiction story in the style of Dungeons and Dragons. As they journey through the Dial system to visit planets, meet new people, and get into all sorts of trouble, you can listen to their shenanigans and adventures on your favorite podcast platform. I believe Google Podcasts is shutting down, so you can't listen to them there much longer.
Who
In
knew
the
there was a Google
campaign-
Didn't even
podcast?
know that was a thing.
Yeah. I just switched to Spotify. So, in the campaign, which is called Stardust Echoes, you'll meet Anthony, who plays Grayson, the half-elf ranger warlock. You'll meet Arland, who plays Valen, the winged tiefling warlock sorcerer. I'm sensing a theme here. Grant, who plays Torash, the golden dragonborn barbarian. You'll meet Lindsay, who plays Six, the famously known Babe Cat Tabaxi Rogue. You'll meet Dylan, who plays Temple, the Warforged Monk of Mercy. And also, you will meet Ellie, who plays Pants, the Kobold Artificer. Pants is my favorite. Six is right up there, too.
Yeah.
And I pretend not to like Valen because, it's Ireland. So anyways.
That's fair.
I do like them all. Tower's cool. They're all cool. If you want to find out how all of these enthralling characters met and all they have been going through in the Stardust Echoes galaxy, go and check out the Dungeon Boys on Spotify by scanning the QR code on our screen. Or you can search them up on whatever podcast platform that you happen to use, if it's not Spotify, or even if it is. And you can be taken on a bewitching journey led by the incredible Justine, who also runs our Strahd campaign. And you can hear such an amazing job listening to that podcast. Go check them out. You won't regret it. Now, I just got to do the Sam Riegel thing and start dressing up as the characters. But I'm not wearing a dress.
We could
I
also
refuse.
not do that.
That's an
Yeah.
option.
So be sure to check them out. And if somebody could just type in that boys link.
Brandon.
Brandon, are you still there? How about typing
Oh my God, Saints. Like that.
exclamation point boys? There we go.
You weren't specific enough.
And you can check them out on Spotify right there.
I
And
regret
now,
nothing.
back to our program.
But Spotify
Dead
sucks, and you
fish.
should all grow up.
Definitely
Dead
use
fish
Spotify.
have been dumped into the Serpent Sea. The giant warden has sunk below the surface of the water. The shark, seemingly zombified, is dead, floating belly up, no tail attached to its body. What would you all like to do?
We really shouldn't have finished it. We should have left it without its tail, just to swim like that forever. Anyway.
Spreading contamination,
Yeah.
bleeding
Until the
out.
whole world, until we're in a Last of Us or whatever, Zombieland or any of those type of things.
We are out of initiative, by the way.
I'm with Saltine. I think we should get out of here.
I thought we already were.
Leo should already be moving.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get back to steering
Don't kill
The
another party member.
ship.
I don't want to have to steer the ship all the time. This is fine. I need tea. This is fine.
I'm on it.
Thank you.
So, as you set sail, please move your token, your ship token. By the way, I'm going to remove... Well, no, let's keep them on the screen. Nah. Ooh. What the... Ooh, that name Drift Hall is on the wrong layer. Booyah! There we go. Now the theme song is going through my head. Alright. Deleted the Storm Warden.
Okay.
The mark
I mean, he
with the
wasn't.
pin is
He
still
wasn't doing a very good job of being a storm warden, was he? Being dead and all.
there. No, he wasn't. Who's gonna move the ship?
Well, we're going this way, right? How many spaces can we move it?
Whee!
Oh,
Look, we
God.
made it.
About 3 inches is well, it travels 100 miles per day. So,
There we go.
hey, I can see it. All right, so the day passes. You're all recovering from your recent encounters. If you would like to talk about what you've experienced in the past day, this is a proper time.
Guys, is anyone else worried that about all these, dead fish and zombie things, and that seemed really contagious? And we've just thrown those fish back overboard, and does that mean they're gonna infect other fish until the whole world is nothing but zombie fish?
That's a really good point that we didn't think about. We probably should have thought that through a little bit more.
Well, the ones at the town, they weren't zombies. At least not yet. So, I don't know if it's a location problem or just a time problem. Maybe we caught them before they turned. I'm not sure. We should have kept one. Leo, where's that one that you ate half of? Oh wait, that was a Twinkie. Never mind.
I threw a fish overboard.
Oh my god. I drank the tea that Marla brought me.
Zombie
It's
tea.
chamomile tea.
Zombie tea, yes. You know what? We're just gonna do it. Let's find out.
It's
Well, we
black
hope Dana
tea.
didn't become a zombie.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Guess who you're gonna encounter later?
Oh god.
Not him.
You know,
He's just walking on the bottom of the ocean.
you know, On the other
He's
hand,
like,
saying he might have been
for
an
me.
antidote for the zombie virus.
What might have been an antidote?
What?
What might have been an antidote?
Boehner.
Why would Baynor be an antidote?
We can.
Ravati is a doctor. He thinks about stuff like that.
No. Jose is the doctor.
Yeah, Merla's a doctor.
Merla's the doctor.
And let's face it, who's a better doctor, Jose or Merla? I mean, we can't really prove one way or the other.
Touche.
Remains to be seen.
Rollies right now, do it.
Touche.
If we look over the side, are the fish still dead when we moved this far away? Or has anything gone back to normal?
As you are sailing throughout the day, the number of fish has slowly dwindled until there are none floating.
Okay.
Because they're way behind you.
Do we see any swimming, though? Any sign of living fish?
Not currently. Doesn't mean they don't exist. You just don't happen to see them.
Mm-hmm.
If you're concerned about that, Fizz, I could maybe try and go under the water now that it seems safer and talk to some fish and tell them to spread the word to stay away from that area.
Well, if you start to feel funny, you come straight back up so I can get rid of the poison from you, okay?
Is it...
Didn't he say he couldn't?
No, he said he
He
could.
said he could.
I said she could, because
Yeah.
Fizz is a girl.
Fizz
Oh,
can.
man. You get a reroll point for pointing that out.
There you go.
Peter, can I do, like, I don't know, investigation or medicine to see if I think that, given my lay on hands with, what's-her-face, did it feel more like a disease or like a poison that I was curing? Because I could do both, but what did it feel like?
I really can't. It felt like...
Peter can't tell venom from poison, so don't ask this of him.
It felt like... this is a tough one.
I mean, presumably, given the way the
Give me a
ability works,
medicine
I would
check.
know what I was curing.
Give me a medicine check so I might get out of this.
I don't think you're gonna get out of it.
Oh, dang it.
22.
It looks like a... I really don't know how to describe this without giving everything away.
Well, okay, so the ability can either cure a poison or cure a disease, but I would know which one I'm curing, right?
I would say it was
Good girl, so.
both.
Good girl.
Okay.
That's as much as I can narrow it down. It was both.
I mean,
guess.
you managed to do it, so I guess that counts. Let's take it.
Yeah. Please do just take that.
Well, I mean, I can make, like, antitoxins and stuff, anti-poisons, but we'd have to know what it was first before just randomly hoping something works. If we come across any more, if we can grab one safely, then maybe Merlin and I can take a look at it and dissect it and see what it's doing, so I can try and reverse engineer a antitoxin or something.
Merla, I accidentally tried to steal your card.
I have a card?
Well, the graphic is messed up. I'm trying to fix it.
Oh,
yeah, got it.
There.
I have
Just,
declined.
I just gave you a card. Please delete one.
Okay. How do I do that?
You click on the cards, open up the window, and drag one onto the map.
Okay.
I had to give you one to fix the graphic. Because somebody cleaned out his storage and it broke a few graphics.
Where are the cards? Where am I supposed to see this?
On
right
your
above your
name at
name
the
on
bottom of the
Roll20.
screen.
Oh, I see.
Viewers, I am refreshing the screen, so you will see whiteness for a minute, a few seconds.
Trying to
right.
drag and drop and failing. Maybe if I hit this. No, this is the right thing.
I don't know what to tell you.
There we go. I think I figured it out.
And just delete it. Wow, you got 2 on the map. Wow, you got rid of both of them.
You told me to, right?
Well,
Do I
just
take
one,
this
but
one?
I will give you a new one.
That's okay. I fixed it. It's back.
Okay. All right. Celine. What you doing?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
We were talking about dissecting fish.
Yeah, we were talking about if we find one, if it's safe to grab it, we might be able to take a look, Merla and I, and try and make a potion or something.
Actually, you were going to dive into the water and see if there's any fish life.
Yes, that is on the list, yeah. Do we want to maybe tie some rope together in case something does happen? You guys could pull me back up. Can you pull me back up? I saw how you guys steered that
Yes.
boat.
We can definitely pull you back up.
We have a big, strong turtle.
With 2 peg legs.
And super slow.
Maybe we should make a pulley system. I bet Captain could figure that out. We have one for the.
We have
The
one for
thingies.
for the one that we use for banners. So here,
Well, it's
hand me that
broken
rope.
now, right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, here. I'll pull out my rope too and tie it with Rabati's. Try and make a
Yeah,
longer
there
line.
there are ropes along the deck for anchors.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, we'll do that.
safety lines, not anchors, but
Yeah, we'll tie off a safety line just in case. If I tug on it twice, pull me back up.
If you
Got
remain
it.
within a mile, I can still hear you.
I did forget about that until just now, yes. I still don't understand how your magic works. Or any magic, really. Okay. Sounds
I'm not
good.
even sure magic's real.
No. I have some. I just don't understand it.
for all you know, this world is flat.
I mean, you are from Florida, Peter. I would believe you might create a flat world.
Dude, man, that's
Maybe we
like...
do actually just sail off the end. That's the end of the game. We just sail off. Rip. Should have turned around.
All right, so
I cast guidance on you. Be
Okay.
careful.
Okay.
you
Give me back
dive.
the teacup.
Oh, and also protection from good and evil.
Darn. Just
There we
kidding.
Go ahead. Just in case.
Are you diving in now?
Yes.
As you submerge yourself within the water, it is unusually clear to a certain depth. The safety line tied to you has a 50-foot length, so that is
We
as
tied-
far down as you can go.
We tied 2 ropes. I tied my
Okay,
rope
you
to
can go
Ravani's rope.
100 feet deep.
How well
As
did we
you
tie
go.
those ropes together?
Are you swimming the full distance?
If I don't see anything in the first 50 feet. Because we're looking just to see if there are fish underwater. If I go 50 feet in and there's no fish, I'll go a little further.
Okay, so you go a little further, and then finally you see a claw-like, crab-like creature. Kind of looks... Well, why don't I just
Does the water taste any different to her? Do you taste water
No.
while you're swimming in it?
Yeah, I
You can
mean,
breathe underwater.
yeah. I don't see why you couldn't taste it.
It kind
I'm
of
wondering
looks
if it
like
tastes poisonous.
A prawn.
A donkey.
Do I
Oh no,
know
that's
what
like a
that
sand
is?
flea.
That is known as. Wait, you have sailing experience, right?
I do, yes.
That is known as a sea termite,
Okay.
and they feed on the hulls
Ships.
of wooden ships. But this
Okay.
one is about 75 feet down, and it's alone.
It's alone.
Yeah.
Kill it with
They
fire.
normally
I don't have
travel in
fire.
schools of 6 or more. So,
Do I, in the past, have I been able to talk to them? Are they considered beasts?
well, now you're asking me a question I have to actually look up. Yes, it is a beast.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Hello?
it's not a sea termite, it's a saltwater termite.
Mm.
My bad.
Okay, you know what? Wildly different. I hate it now. No, I'm just kidding. Hello. Where's your friends? Don't you usually travel in a group?
It turns to you slowly.
Ugh.
It's got big round eyes and bulbs almost. And they look, one looks this way, another looks this way, and then they come together to look at you and say, "A monster. Eat. Not wood."
Where?
That way. And it points both ways.
Okay. Fair enough.
Helpful.
It's either really big or they're very stupid. I'm not sure. Maybe both. Do I know if the salt's termites can they breathe air as well as water, or are they exclusively underwater creatures?
They can, for short periods, maybe a minute, be out of the water.
Okay, but they are. Okay. I can't keep it as a pet then.
Bummer.
I know, it's cute. I kind of want it. Do they damage ships, or do they just, like, eat the algae on ships or something? What do they do?
They eat the wood of ships.
Like actual termites. Okay, I understand. How far? Long swim, short swim.
I have swam many days.
Oh
No.
my god. Oh, wow. Okay.
Is that you?
I haven't opened it yet.
Real switch up right there.
Many currents have I swam against. My mommy is gone. My brothers are gone.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely care.
Bubbles come from its mouth.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your time. Goodbye now. I'm just gonna swim away.
Bye-bye now.
Goodbye.
If I can't keep it as a pet, what do you want me to do? It can't eat our boat.
But it could eat enemies' boats.
Just really slowly. It's just a really long con. It's the longest con in existence. It takes like 40 years. But we have one secret termite weapon.
We
They'll
just
never see
install
it
it on.
coming.
We just swim underwater the Calico Jack ship and just leave it there and wait 3 years.
Quick, make us a door. Yeah, like...
And then he simply just gets another ship.
Eventually they notice that it's sinking a little bit.
And as you swim upward toward the surface, something races past you,
Uh-oh.
going downward.
Oh.
A great white shark.
Oh.
And as you look down,
Hello.
it bites in to the termite and
Okay, bye.
tears it apart.
Bye-bye now.
Does it look like a regular shark or does it look like a zombie shark?
Looks like a great white normal shark.
Okay.
It's
I'm gonna
jaws.
goodbye now. And then I'm gonna pull the rope
Bye-bye.
twice. It feels like I should not stay down here. So I'll start
Remember,
swimming
you
up
can just
and...
talk.
They
Yes,
drop
but
the
I
rope.
don't remember.
You yank it right out of their hands.
I do not. I do not have the strength to do that. I pull the rope and then I see like a Obi-Wan version of Ravati saying that you can talk to us in our heads. Oh yeah. Ravati, there's a shark. There's a real shark down here. I'm swimming back up, but if you can pull it quicker, that's great too.
All right,
Okay,
we'll
thanks.
help you out.
They start pulling on the rope as fast as they can, but you seem to swim faster.
Yeah, probably.
And you burst out of the water, hovering in the air, majestic and blue. Are you blue?
I am,
Okay.
and all my clothes are blue, pretty much.
Like the Leanne
Very
Rhymes song.
one tone.
And
Does she do a hair flip and then we see like the spray behind her?
yeah.
No, it's in braids mostly at the front, so it would just like smack myself in the face with it. It just hurt. I take a damage.
And you could swear the rest of you hear like a oh as she comes up out of the water.
One beam of light. Yeah.
Yep. Just glints off of your face.
I talked to a thing. It got eaten by a shark.
That sounds traumatic.
No, it's natural. It's fine. It wasn't a zombie shark. It said that like many currents away, which for it could be like not that many because it was pretty small, but there was a large dead thing or a large thing not wood that was eating creatures. So I don't know if that's
That doesn't really
involved, but-
narrow it down much, does it?
It was actually a medium-sized beast, so I should have mentioned that.
Oh, it was a big guy. I thought it was little. Okay.
Yeah, it was
You
at
said it was
least your...
30
Big
feet or
compared to the
something, right?
termite. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I think the fish and stuff here are safe for now because I saw that shark and it was regular. So if it's spreading, it's not spread this far yet.
All right, well, now the only problem we gotta fix is not having our watch guy and at the same time gunner.
Who?
So,
Well, Celine knows everything, she says, so she can learn how to shoot the guns.
I did shoot the guns. I killed the shark with it. It hit it twice.
I mean the cannons, not the ballista.
Oh, the cannons. I don't, Peter. I don't know cannons, right? This is like a
right, they were
not
an
very
add-on
common
later.
thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the captain and I are working on making guns together, so I think the practice can cross over for bigger guns or cannons, right?
Speaking
Oh,
of the
I
captain,
think I could learn it. What?
speaking of the captain, she appears briefly at some point during the day and tosses some circular life preserver rings out on the deck. It says, "I'm going back to bed."
They were
It
really
does
hard
that.
to find, you guys. It's been like 11 hours.
Okay, we'll take the ring.
Now she's going to tell me she wouldn't have done that.
No, she
Who
would have,
knows? Maybe she's
made
watching.
googly eyes. She would have made googly eyes at Celine first, at least.
For using the ballista, probably. It's like that scene in one of the Thor movies when Valkyrie is using the big ballistic gun on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that.
Alrighty then.
Now we know we're not worried about zombies where we are. We can just keep going to Tuck, right?
I think so. Maybe we warn them when we get there that it might be spreading, but
Yeah, but we still have the we still need the extra set of eyes that we missed.
Speaking of, does anyone know what this symbol means? And I'm gonna hold up a little sketch I did of the R symbol that I saw on the belt. Anyone recognize this?
Any chance any of us would recognize it? Should we roll history? I don't think Fizz would.
I've been around.
Yeah, Merlin and I have been around.
I'll do a history.
That's what we hear.
Yeah. No, you don't, Peter.
All
Are we
right,
rolling?
everybody,
Do you want us to
Arcana,
roll
religion?
history
roll the 16.
or religion?
Oh my
Making
god.
me read the chat here.
It's an 8 from Merla.
Have you rolled anything good today yet at all?
I got a 20 earlier.
Oh, okay, that's right.
That's why I didn't
Alright.
fall off the ship.
Merla,
Oh, that's
you
true. And a
remember.
good deck save too.
And then I did hit with
Oh,
something. At one
I
point.
also got an 8.
Merla and
We don't know.
Celine, you both remember one of your parents telling you a fairy tale about it.
I
About
definitely do not.
something similar. If you
Celine got
remember
an
your
8.
parents.
There you go.
What does Ravati remember?
Ravati. We're talking
heard it
about
through my
Tuck? I don't even know what we're talking about now.
I showed them the symbol.
Oh, the
from
symbol.
belt.
Yeah, thank you. Bang. Old man disease here. Okay, so, Ravati, you would know that is a symbol of the god known as the person I'm looking up right now.
It's a weirdly specific name, but okay.
Thoner. Thoner.
Boner?
No!
I
I will
swear
put
that's
it
what I
in.
heard you say.
Yeah.
I will put it in. There, it's in chat. Don't twist my
Thoner.
words, you
Got it.
jerk.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's genuinely what I heard. That's why I questioned it.
And
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. I was just gonna say a tech thing.
Oh, I was just wondering if Ravati knows what he's the god of. Does he have a title, or is it just Thoner?
Yes, he does.
Hi, kitty
Ironically-
cat. Oh, bye, kitty cat. Bye, kitty cat. Oh, this is a roller coaster.
He is
Those are
the.
some aggressive
Kitty
biscuits.
cat's making biscuits.
He's going to be doing that for the next half hour, probably.
Yep.
He never settles on my lap.
Throw him against the wall. See if he sticks.
What?
I'm concerned.
Like spaghetti. Thoner
No.
is. Thoner? How would y'all pronounce that?
Thonier.
Thoner.
Thonier.
Thonier.
You already know. You know how I pronounce it.
Thonier.
So.
Thonier.
Thonier.
Yeah, Thonier is probably how I would say it.
Yeah, Thonier is the god of thunder. The
Oh, could've
tempest.
guessed that. Makes sense.
Obviously,
Okay.
the warden served this god of the storm.
Not very well if he's
Not
dead, according
very
to
well,
Mario.
yep.
Yeah.
You don't know him!
You don't know what he's been through?
Yeah. What she said. He said. She said. She said. I don't know.
Hello?
Short circuiting.
Saint
Oh,
usually
Ravati
plays
starts.
a male character, so it's thrown me
Wildly untrue, but God.
off. Oh, what is Simon?
The one male character I play?
I rest my
I'm-
case.
I'm playing a
One.
female character here. Oh, Mario always plays female characters.
Yeah. I think Simon
So?
actually is the only male character I played that's not an NPC.
Not an NPC.
Well, a DM, so they'd all be NPCs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now the day passes. In the long, long distance to the north, you see lightning flashing, a thunderhead, a storm cloud. Far in the distance. Maybe it'll rain, maybe it won't. It's hard to tell. But even above, there's so much lightning on a regular basis and so many sounds of battle, thunderous booms and stuff. It's hard to tell when a storm is truly approaching until the clouds are nearly overhead. And as you sail northeast, the sun drifts toward the western horizon and it grows dark. The waves lap at the hull of the ship. Eventually you see a school of dolphins following along the ship for a little while, and then they veer off. Everything seems peaceful.
I'm sorry, but we can't just go past that. What are those? Those things in the water, what are they? They kind of look like sharks.
No, they're dolphins.
Fizz jumps on the ballista.
Oh, we should warn them.
Yeah.
We should warn them.
They look amazing. But what? They look like
They're
they're
very
so much
smart.
fun.
They're very smart.
So Tim, we have to
Can you
tell
talk
them.
to them?
Yes, of course.
Tell them.
First of all, above table, I just want to clarify, did Ravati share with us the god's name? Okay, I
Yes.
just didn't want to use it if I didn't know. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Hello, dolphins. What am I warning them about? Just don't go, if you go 100 miles that way, it's poisonous or something. Watch out.
Zombie fish.
Zombie fish.
I don't think
Careful
they can
what you
understand
eat.
you, Merla.
You are what you eat.
One of the dolphins responds and say, "Ay, caramba!
Oh, okay.
That's
That's
taco,
spicy.
burrito." That's all the Spanish I know.
Okay.
Jose is offended.
It's now canon that all dolphins are caricatures of Speedy Gonzales.
I don't know Spanish, so. Hey, gringo! I know that one from westerns.
I don't think the dolphin liked me. Okay.
You say this. I
Be
can't do
careful.
a Spanish accent either, so apparently it's going to talk normal. You say
I'll do
that
it for
there's.
you.
I should have done it like hyperactive. You
Yes,
say that
that's
there's.
Andale, yeehaw!
I am Speedy Gonzales!
There's your accent. That was flawless. Jose's not doing it at all.
I owe it to the cartoon.
Everyone who rated us regrets it immediately.
So, it responds and says, "A monster, you say? Let me do the math on our chances of actually encountering this thing." And it's quiet for a moment
Beep
and
beep
says,
boop beep boop boop.
"Oh, that's not good. Goodbye. Thanks for the fish."
Bye-bye.
And swims away.
I didn't give it an... Okay.
I know, but I had to do an homage to Hitchhiker's
I
Guide
understood
to
the reference.
I know.
Peter, don't worry. I got it. Celine did not.
Okay. I guess I'm more out of date than I thought.
That is a pretty old movie at this point, Peter.
It's a great
Yeah.
movie, though.
It's a great movie. Pretty old.
And thanks for all the fish.
Hey, don't boo Peter Jackson, Fizzwizzle. Give me a constitution save for that.
That was me, not my character.
Peter
You can't blame my
Jackson.
character.
Did
I'm
he
kidding
do-
anyways.
Did he
He
do
said,
the...
"Boo Peter Jackson for ruining Legolas."
Oh, was that
Legolas.
just random, or did he do
It was in
the
Twitch chat.
Hitchhiker's Guide?
Peter Jackson's the guy who made the Lord of the Rings movies.
Right.
And King
okay.
Kong, one of the King
So it
Kongs.
was just out of nowhere.
Well,
I didn't know if he also made the Hitchhiker's Guide movie.
oh no, it's about the Twitch chat.
Oh, okay. Blood has been spilled this day, yes.
I don't know who made the Hitchhiker's Guide. Anyways,
No idea.
moving on. The
All right, I
night
told
falls, the waves are lapping. Lightning splits the heavens.
Douglas Adams.
Thunder can
He
be
wrote
heard.
the book.
In the distance, the clouds are no longer visible. Just the sky is dark, except for the occasional flash of real lightning, of weather lightning to the north.
Garth Jennings, whoever that is the director of Hitchhikers.
If you are all going to sleep, I will continue toward the next day.
Yes.
I guess so.
Yeah? Long rest it.
Yeah,
I
why
can
not?
get my health back.
Everybody
Can I
take
get-
a long
Sorry.
rest. And throughout the
Yay.
night, the air grows cooler as the ship moves further north. When you wake up the next day, there are no clouds in the distance. They seem to have faded. The sky is to the north is more white than blue, but the sun shines brightly to the east. The waves seem calm. The wind is gusting at about 20 knots, filling the sails, which amazingly suffered no damage from the giant wave.
Is that only because you forgot to damage them?
I was going to, and then I just neglected it. So, they're sturdy sails, made from spider webbing.
Cannon.
This set of sails is made from spider webbing. And we may as well say those safety ropes are made from spider webbing as well.
How about my safety net at the back of the ship, which surely I'll finish by now?
Yeah, sure.
Yay.
Give me give me a performance check, Fizz. I should have done this
Performance?
earlier, but let's check how well you tied that net off.
-1. This should go well. A total of 6. Wouldn't it be a dex thing, not a performance? Oh well.
You were performing an action. He just wants a good roll. So, anyways, one corner of the nets are hanging loose. So you'll need to repair that during the course of this day.
Okay.
You didn't lose the net, okay?
So the next morning, Fizz comes up and to check out her work and says, "Hey, who untied my net? Celine!"
I didn't touch it. Was I supposed to?
Well, you didn't like it. And now it's not tied up anymore.
It might have just been the wind.
No way, I know how to tie a knot. And she's going to stalk over there and tie it again.
Okay, good luck.
Give me a performance check again.
On big money. Okay, that's much better. A strong, solid 8.
Yeah, you tie it in a slip knot, and it slips throughout the day. That one corner just wants to stay untied for some reason. So, Merla, you wake up below deck in your chambers. The smell of nothing but salt water is on the air. Apparently, Joseph has not cooked breakfast yet.
Oh,
Probably because he's waiting for you.
perfect. She's gonna go up to the kitchen.
I feel like I should say something above table
Mhm.
Yes.
because I know that Vega's not here, but I do know what her character would do. because she made a point to specify how every morning she gathers everyone in the crew to detect poison and disease.
Every Monday morning, she said.
Is it just, well, I mean, given that we were talking last night about diseases and poisons, I think she would do it this morning.
It would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she
Cast it
gathers.
once.
Yeah.
She gathers everyone together in the hall, pounds on the door of Revati and says, "Get out here!" And when everyone's assembled, she stops Merla before she races away to the galley, and she says, "First off, great job yesterday. I knew I could trust you all to handle it, and I was below deck taking care of personal matters."
Would never say that.
And
Bad luck. She's not here to
Merla's
argue it.
Are you
yeah.
okay?
Yeah, are you diseased or poisoned? Is that
She
what
checks her forehead.
I would like to test you all and make sure that you didn't get any infections from the poison, from the fish.
Okay,
So-
yeah, we can do that. But are you sure you're feeling okay? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine.
I'm just gonna. And she checks her forehead.
Ooh,
Feel
that's
hot?
That's hot. Am I hot, Merla?
Oh God. Okay.
that she might actually say.
Yeah. It's
That
actually
she might say.
Peter's nailing it. I'll take it all back.
You know what?
Merla blushes. She's like, you. No, you're not. You are. It's. She
Why
gets
I
really-
never?
Oh, and you lost it again. Okay.
Peter.
Alira's
gets
going
one
through
line.
menopause. She's getting hot flushes.
Yeah.
I think that you're healthy. We should go upstairs.
Merla.
What? Yes, yes.
Do you know how to tie ropes? I've tied that rope up about 6 times and it keeps coming undone.
Oh, I did mean to talk to you about that. I feel like we should talk to the captain before we make any changes to the ship.
Well, every time I try and talk to her, she just tells me to go away.
Oh.
She just says, "Oh, just go talk to Merla." She just always wants me to hang around you, which is really nice and fun. But yeah.
She kind of, I forgot her character name. Good Lord. Alira kind of blushes and says, "Oh,
Nope.
that's because Merla is so knowledgeable."
Nope.
Oh, shut up.
Merla's very confused right now. She's like, well, thank you.
I had no ulterior motive to sending Fizz to you. She doesn't say that, but that's the look she has.
Roll insight. Just good.
Okay.
It's
So,
not gonna go well. It's a
assuming-
17.
Assuming nobody is actually poisoned or diseased, we can
No
let
one
her
is
go back
poisoned
to
or
sleep.
diseased.
All right. We're
Well,
retired right now.
Leo has a stomach ache from that Twinkie, but
I don't think that counts, but I understand.
Must have been a poison Twinkie.
it
We're
was
all
a
screwed
sponge
then.
with lard.
It was a sponge with lard. Definitely a poison Twinkie.
Oh God.
Gonna say a real Twinkie would survive a nuclear apocalypse.
Ew.
It'd be there with cockroaches and Big Macs.
And
Henrietta, how
the
you
White
feeling?
Castle.
God, I would love to eat a cockroach right now. I mean, Big Mac.
It would taste better than a Big Mac, so that actually fits.
What? No.
McDonald's is absolute vomit.
Absolutely not.
And if McDonald's would like to sponsor our show, then they should contact
Too
Peter
late
on
now.
555.
Look, they're not my favorite burger, but they would taste better than a cockroach.
I could definitely do a McDonald's skit commercial. I would love a shot at a giant clown popping up on the screen and scaring the bejeebies out of everybody screaming.
I would just say, if anyone from In-N-Out's watching, hurry up and open a restaurant in Australia, you losers.
Oh!
They don't even
You're
have
right.
them all over the U.S. They're not going to go to
I
Australia.
know. Well, they've done pop-ups in Australia, and
Have they?
absolute maniacs line up for genuinely for 8 hours just to then get turned away, at the end because they've run out of food.
Is it you? Are you maniacs?
No, their burgers are good. They're not that good.
Okay, not 8 hours. Good.
I don't queue for food like more than a minute.
A minute.
I mean, to
a
be
minute
fair,
is a hard line.
Maybe
be
two.
fair, they can only have meat when the kangaroos are migrated to that area. So,
I mean, kangaroos are everywhere. I have them in my backyard this morning.
really? Take a
Yeah.
picture.
Oh my god, I saw a picture of the buffest kangaroo the other day. It looked so scary.
I don't get to
the
see
big
kangaroos.
boys are scary.
Well, it was a picture. But...
The only kangaroo I've seen is Kangaroo Jack. And he was CGI.
I don't know if I've seen a kangaroo at a zoo before.
I've pet wallabies before and fed them.
I don't know what that is.
They're
Those
like
are
mini
bees
kangaroos.
that look like brick walls.
Wallaby.
Oh my
They're
god,
very
Peter.
cute.
And that's Peter's one dad joke for the day. There it is.
Oh, I spelt it wrong because all it brought up was shoes.
WALLAB.
Okay, we're losing viewers, so what are we doing today?
Well, we're
Oh.
continuing on.
Go ahead.
Let's
Yeah,
get things
um,
moving so we get another raid.
When I think Fizz isn't looking, I'm gonna go and try and fix the knots that she can't figure out.
Aww.
But only if
Ow.
she's not looking.
Fizz is down trying to help make food.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I figured. I'll try and fix the knots while she's cooking.
Okay, give me a performance.
That one for fun.
Performance? Oh, I am not good at that.
If it's a nat one, that net is gone.
I'm not using that dice. That dice betrays me every time. It's a 13.
Okay, I would say that you managed to secure it.
Yeah.
For the day.
And then
Yes,
once breakfast is over, Fizz comes upstairs and looks and says, "Oh, don't worry, Merla. The last knot I tied stayed done up. I guess I worked it out. Yay!"
I am so proud of you, Fizz.
Oh, it's nice when I can get things right sometimes.
It must be an animated net.
Why?
Because
Great
it
question.
retied itself.
Oh.
Gosh. My jokes aren't that bad.
Aren't they though?
I don't know.
Alright, so the day starts out. And as you proceed northward, another 100 miles. Which would... so close.
Yeah, not quite.
Land ahoy!
Cries Fizz as the memory of Baynor rushes to her mind. And then slides away again.
Yeah, gross. Get out.
Why does my
Just make sure
brain
you went
betray
not
me?
close to the bucket.
Too close to the bucket, yeah.
The
Bucket
coast
content.
becomes visible, and in the distance, about 40 miles away, I guess. Let's see. About 50 miles away, I guess. You can see the outline of the city of Tuck.
Oh.
The air is very cool now. The closer you get, the colder it gets.
Excuse me, Ravali, what are we gonna do when we get to Tuck?
Oh, I'll have to start searching my network.
Oh, do you know
Contacts.
people there?
I will need to figure that out. We also need to see what the captain has in mind.
Well, maybe by tomorrow morning she'll feel better. I hope so.
We'll see.
It's just, well, the last place we went, well, was, you know, there's always dead things. There's dead fish, and there's dead things at the lighthouse, and everywhere we go, there's never anything nice. And well, the the jungle I came from, lots of things were actually nice, and we're not seeing many nice things. Even Celine isn't nice to me.
No.
By the way, Peter, I've messaged you real quick.
Yeah, I just read it.
Okay, thank you. Not a big deal.
Ravadi just frogs.
Huh. And she'll walk off. At least Fuoko's nice.
The first snow flurry drops onto the deck and melts.
All right, people, it's time to get the cold clothes out.
Celine is already below deck. She retreated below deck when it grew cooler, and she is searching out some warm clothes. Which, by
I'm
the
searching
way,
out warm clothes for Merlin. I'm fine. I'm resistant to cold. I'm literally fine.
By the way, you guys never stopped anywhere to get those warm cold
No, we
weather
did not.
clothes.
That's why I'm looking through everyone's things.
Ooh.
See
So-
that when I was listening last week, I thought that had got settled, but I guess it got with the.
Well, we stopped, but the town was destroyed, so there was nothing to get.
I have a fire chicken on my shoulder. I'm probably fine.
Fair point.
Merla's just really snuggling with Parker.
Yeah. I'm looking for a jacket for Merla.
So
Rivali, are you resistant to cold?
I'm not. I'm rushing inside to find at least a blanket.
All of you see your breath crystallizing as you exhale and quickly carried away by the wind. Throughout the night, the ship sails. The coming night, because I'm advancing again. Until round about 4 a.m., the ship grinds to a halt with a loud scraping sound. And as you all rush to the deck, the moon is shining down, and you see...
We've hit an iceberg!
Oh no, we are the Titanic.
Peter,
It was a joke, oh no.
He almost quoted "My Heart Will Go On" earlier.
This being a Merla ship, I mean a Mariana ship,
Yeah.
it's tempting. But the ice, the water, as the ship grew closer, you're now within 20 miles because Leo kept sailing through the night. The ice has begun to, the surface of the water is frozen. And the ship grinds to a halt, but it does crack the ice and break it apart to a certain extent, and you manage to go a little further. But beyond that, you jerk to a halt.
Merla will cast Shape Water repeatedly to just crack the ice a little bit more. So she's trying to change the. Sorry for the dogs. Trying to change, make the crack wider and longer, by just changing it from a solid form to a liquid form.
And Fuoko is just going to be in front, down on the ice, just teleporting, popping out, constantly teleporting to have little, fire explode around him.
What is the range on those explosions of fire?
I think it's only 5
100?
feet.
Okay, so that's a radius, right?
Yeah.
So that's 10 feet of water moved in a circle.
Nice.
Anywhere within 5 feet.
So,
Mm-hmm.
because you did not complete your long rest, you will have a level of exhaustion on each of you by the time you reach Tuck.
Wait, why didn't we complete
It's-
our rest?
4 a.m.
Because
What time did
this
we go to
second-
sleep?
I don't know what time you went to sleep, but the
8
God
p.m.
said you need a full 8 hours, and you went
We
to
only
bed,
need
but you were
4.
woken up
We
by
only
a
need
grinding.
4, Peter.
Hey, look. I want to give you a level of exhaustion.
No, you said the times.
Okay.
Ravani and I at least get a rest.
Merla and Fizz have a level
We're
of
screwed.
exhaustion.
Did I manage to find Merla a jacket?
No. There are blankets on the boat.
Yeah,
Here,
Rabari's
I found this
covering on
blanket
one
and a
of them.
belt. I know.
Perfect.
There you go. That's the best I can do. Can't make you anything.
Thank you. And she
And-
just bundles it up and wraps it around. Wraps the belt around her waist.
And
Fizz
as
will,
you,
Fizz will hang out near Merla and just keep casting Produce Flame on her hand and holding it near her to keep her warm.
Oh.
they can't loot Boehner's stuff because he is gone and he didn't have a lot of stuff on the boat. I mean, you might find, this is to Brandon who suggested it,
Oh God.
you might find his dirty underwear or something, but that's about it.
That's
So-
used as a weapon instead of.
I think it's more likely in his possession we'd find one of the girls' used underwear that he's stolen because he's a sicko.
Oh,
Dude.
God, no. Why would you even put that in his mind?
Yeah. I don't want to even hear that. He's not a pervert. He just had the hots for Celine. And he
I'm
was
allowed.
insane for a little
Okay.
while.
And a little rush.
And he had crossed eyes. But all that's changed. Especially since
Oh, yeah.
he's dead.
His eyes are closed now, probably.
Or frozen open. I don't know. Anyways,
So we need a replacement for Boehner, is what you're telling us, Peter.
if you like.
We
That's
should
up
have
to
used
you.
one of those dolphins.
Yes, since you took out Boehner from us.
They flew away. No. Anyways, as the night slowly drags by and Merla is moving ice, liquefying ice, and Fizz is chicken of fire. His, some would call a fried chicken, starts
That-
melting ice. This someone would call it a fried chicken, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Because I'm hungry and I'm on a diet and I so want fried chicken. And that is where we're going to end it.
That's it. I'm
For
having
the
fried
evening.
chicken for dinner tonight. Thanks, Peter.
Oh my God!
Look what you did.
Those were the days. I don't get to spoil myself till I hit another milestone, so
We can do
Proud
the
of you
fried
for
chicken in the
staying
air
strong.
fryer.
People.
yeah, when I hit 240, I'm having fried chicken.
And then you'll go straight back up to 250.
I'll lose it again. Anyways, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to check out the Dungeon Boys podcast on Spotify or your favorite podcast platform. And in the meanwhile, don't forget to listen into our new theme song. When we go off the air, it'll at least play once for you.
Yeah.
And then I suppose we will be back in 2 weeks.
Should be.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And
Should be the
anybody know
16th.
what streams are coming up?
Hogwarts is the next one.
Hogwarts is Saturday.
Yep, Hogwarts, 10 a.m. Saturday will be streamed live right here on Twitch, D&D Play 20. Make sure you check it out. It is our highest viewed program at present. Has something to do with this Harry Potter school or something. I don't know. I don't
But
even know
if
who
you're
Harry is.
in the Discord, Peter, you may be running a game tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah, duh, I am running a game. If you would like to play some D&D, hey, join our Discord. Somebody already put the link in, and if you join our Discord, just come with a level 2 character when we play, starting at whatever time the start time is tomorrow. I did not put it in the events. Wow, I will put it in the events tonight. So anyways, it is...
I feel
The
like
Sunless-
we've just gone up to level 3, hadn't we?
It is the Sunless Citadel remastered with
Yeah,
tougher
we're at 3.
monsters.
Oh, you mean then?
You can feel
No.
free to bring your level 2 character and join in the fun. We don't limit the number of players. This is something for the community to enjoy together. So it's as much about fellowship as it is about gaming. So please join us. It will be in Discord channel, Play channel number 1. Just be warned, there is swearing in that channel. So, I believe that's about it, everybody.
I think so.
Thank you for tuning in. We do appreciate you. Thank you for all of the follows, the raids, all of it. And good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.